let's do a quick little recap here.
Let's.
So we've
Let us.
our wonderful band of adventurers, after meeting up on the road to Miletus to fight off some returned, found information that came from a returned named Varyas. Found a mask with a encryption on it, and after following the name on the mask here to the oracle, they decrypted a section that led them to the tomb of Arestus. Now, there was minor complications along the way, running along the pools of Lith and dealing with the harpies that have been terrorizing the pools. And after a very brief run-in with King Antigosnus and a swift axe blow, you left him to his own devices. You then continued on and arrived at the court of Arestus. Upon discovering the court, you went through and swiftly dealt with some returned that were in the area, as well as moving forward into the tomb. You discovered the two nymphs that attempted to get you to help them to open the tomb of Arestus that they couldn't open, and after you would not help them out easily, they chose to attack. After a hard fought battle for some, the two nymphs were dealt with, and the party took a short rest. Whilst in the tomb, and have all discovered that none of them are to become returned. And that is where we last left you all, standing in the tomb. In the room of the tomb, you have opened up the tomb and have found the eidolon of Varyas, who has agreed to come with you back to Miletus, so that you can decipher the mask and finish what Varyas had begun 6 years ago when he died. I believe it's just over to you. You guys have kind of just the last thing you guys did was check to see if you were returned on the tomb. So you're just in and amongst the
Did
area.
somebody loot the
Standing around
tomb?
bleeding.
Yes, that
Atticus
was.
did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Or Azoth, sorry.
Hey, I got it open, mate. Struggled. I don't even.
Bastard.
Can I inspect, just check the room for anything else that seems interesting?
Is
Roll
that
an investigation
like
check.
the clay death mask that I picked up or something?
So yeah, you have that mask, and I believe there was a few other side things
snake
as well.
eye gems. Yeah. Okay.
What did you roll?
In a
First roll of the night. Did we hit a nat one?
First
Please tell
roll
me
of
you
the
hit a nat
one.
on
You
the
see
first
it?
roll.
Is
That's
it
a nat
really?
One, yeah?
It was a nat one.
Oh.
Heck yeah! Good start to the night.
Look at all those dice.
I mean, with your modifier, you can
It's a 7.
Yeah, you can still. There are clay pots and some bodies around.
Oh, there was that healing potion that we found in that other
I
big.
am going to say that you guys probably have some form of vial or thing on you. So, a couple of you guys would probably have that, so you can disperse them into I think I said 3 healing potions. It looked like there was enough for.
Yeah.
So you can disperse them into three healing potions. If
Well,
you like.
I might hold one if that's right. Are they just a potion of healing or greater healing?
Yeah, just a potion of healing.
Yeah.
A regular potion of healing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if Atticus got what's in the tomb, we split it between Crub.
Done.
I'm sorry. Who?
You heard me. You heard me.
Azoth.
Yeah.
The rust is showing.
Yes.
I want to go into the crypt where we opened. I don't remember which one, DM. So just let me know. But
if you go into
where
Astral,
we open, where we opened and there was the etching of the dancing figures on the edge of the crypt. I want to take my my paper and my pencil, and I want to do a scribing or an etching of the design on the edge of the. Yeah, you said there was. I mean, maybe it's not relevant or anything, but the I think it was one of the Fluffy went into one of the rooms and pushed open one of the crypts, and there was like
I don't think it was
a mural of.
dancing. I believe one of the tomb has. Was that the one with the name etched out?
The name that was scratched off. That was the end one. That was the far
So
one on the
that
right.
was the end one. And the images were not dancing; they were lamenting.
Oh, okay.
And none of them had eyes. But yes, you can go with some paper and take some markings of that for sure. Anything else anyone want?
Is there a like down the hallway that leads down to the other room? Is there a door there or?
Ping on Astral if you're on there. Where
Well, right
But
click
in
or
between
how I ping.
all of these walls, I'm pretty sure there's bars, except for the one
there
that
was
we've
bars
broken
between
through.
each of them.
No,
This bit over here was all collapsed.
I don't know why
This
I'm
is all
not seeing.
collapsed
Oh,
in.
there. Yeah. So no. So in like from where the where Valyas's body was, like where his Eidolon was, that
here.
staircase down to the left there.
Mhm.
Is there a door at the end of that?
Yes, from this side of it, you can see that it is like a fake door
Right.
that pulls in.
Is there anything in there?
And once you open it up, it's the room that you were in previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went in
Yeah.
there, but we didn't
Yeah.
see a door
Yeah.
when we were in there initially.
God, has
Hey,
Dynamic had a button?
fellows, how do we feel about ripping open one of these tombs?
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Which one?
I mean,
And
we've
I'm-
only got access to the
Pretty hot.
one in front of us at the moment. I'm
No,
just
the other
wondering-
one. I think I ripped the door off the other one.
Which one?
The one. This one here.
And you've opened it already.
That
and
one
there
was already
just a-
open because of the
there
collapse.
was
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Collapse wall, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I'm down. I can open the one that's just here.
I mean,
See what
we
happens.
could-
Are we grave robbers now? Are we?
something
Are we
spicy
looking for
could
loot?
come
Is that
out
what we're
of it.
doing?
Well, I mean, we're in here now,
Mm.
right? We've already opened one tomb. What's another one? We don't know. Maybe there could be
Yeah.
a gold or a platinum
All right.
sack
I-
of.
I move over to this one here and I try and push the top off.
Which one?
This one just here. The one that we came through.
The one we've been
Okay.
climbing over.
Yeah, the one that the
roll
one
me
that
strength
like the one that Atticus like stood on for 15
Can I
minutes
ready
running back
my-
and forth.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry,
Can I ready my
Azov.
rapier as well,
Yeah, sure.
just in case. I'm gonna.
You said
ready.
strength check?
So Fluffy is here. Amos, I assume you're right next to him, considering you're reading your rapier.
Yeah. I
It's
am.
nerving that he's getting it already.
We just fought 3 returned. Okay, I am fully expecting something dead to come out.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you push it open. Let me just roll a dice here.
Anthrax comes out, Roxfall party does.
Stab.
You open it up and there is a skeleton inside. It's pretty dusty. It's
That's it.
Do
It's
I-
just a
is
skeleton.
Is anything visible before touching anything? Like, can I see anything at surface level before I go digging around in a tomb, in a grave,
Being ready.
crypt? Yeah,
you see he has a clay burial mask.
a clay burial mask.
Yeah,
Oh,
over
well,
on like this husk of a body that's left.
All right, I'm sticking my hand in. I'm sticking it in, and I'm rifling it around in there.
Roll me an investigation check.
It grabs your hand.
Come on. Whoa, big rolls. What's that? 24.
appears to be a skeleton
Oh, okay, shit. All right.
with a clay burial
wait.
mask.
Okay, I wipe my hand off. I wipe it on Fluffy.
That's right. There's only so much you can see in a coffin or in a
Yeah.
crypt. It's clay
Yeah.
burial mask.
Okay, I wipe my hands
Alright.
off on Fluffy and I walk away.
So I guess from here, do we go back to Miletus or what's happening? Where's Vyas?
You guys got here like later in the day,
Mm.
and you guys have been here for a fair while. You took a short rest, so it's getting like closer to nighttime now.
I would like a long rest.
I sure as hell don't want to
Same,
be in here
but I
when
don't
we.
want it in here.
Yeah, I'm not doing a long rest in
We
here.
should make our way out.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No?
I don't know how. I don't know
You
how
just
this
open up
river
a bed.
works outside. If there's like flooding concerns, like if the over the night it rains up in the mountains and then just fills this tomb with water as well while we're sleeping, that would
Oh.
not be a fun time.
Also, how long had what was their names? Antiochus.
and
Yeah, Antiphes. How long had they been in here? Did we know that? Did we ask that question?
I don't think you'd actually asked them.
No, we didn't. I don't remember asking.
Okay.
that.
Hey, how long have you guys been in here? Eternally now, bitch.
Jesus.
Whoa!
At least a few weeks.
You just hear from beyond the grave. Oh, too far.
You do hear Vyas is idol
Hmm.
speak and say I was here for almost a week, and they came maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah, so wait.
Are they going to be
I forgot
searched
Vyas
for?
was
Is what I'm. Are the people that is the god that sent them? Are they going to be searched for by someone else? Are we going to be expecting someone to come and find them? That's the question I'm asking.
It's possible. I'd say it's likely.
And I don't want to be.
Somebody sent them wanting information or wanting
Who is
bias.
proficient
so when they
in
don't
religion
return,
or history?
Religion.
I'm proficient in history as well.
Anyone in proficient in either of those, roll me a check.
Pastor. 8.
11.
Yikes the bikes.
Yeah, neither of you know a ton about these specific nymphs. But Lyndall, you do know that they're not always sent. They're sometimes more guards, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you know from your teachings,
Vyas,
or from what you've learnt over the years.
Did you encounter any returned when you first entered this crypt?
Yes, the returned were there. They paid me no mind.
Oh.
Well,
Well-
Vyas, is Eidolon's moving around like you are now? Is that a relatively normal thing, or for something like this area, or?
For each returned, there is a eidolon, and so there are a lot of us, but most wander. I felt cold here. I don't think that's common, but perhaps.
The returned that we met at the very beginning that killed your other returned being obviously wanted you dead, but these returned paid you no mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was rather strange.
Hmm.
But even not all returned work for the same people. Some have different masters.
Mm.
It's not ridiculous to assume that perhaps the ones that killed me were sent by someone that didn't like what I had done.
I think we get moving. I think get moving back to Miletus on our way and just have a short rest outside, or have a long rest outside.
Yeah, I guess we'd need to find a suitable area
Mm.
somewhere, and somewhere fast.
So we didn't run into the king again. That's psycho. Otherwise, I'll smash him on the head.
Yeah, let's go. Let's head outside.
I'm not going to bother moving your characters.
No,
So
that's fine.
you guys head back out. So you, those that with the health potions, I believe Lyndall, Amos, and Fluffy all now have a potion of healing.
Yep.
So mark that down in your inventory.
Yep.
Where does that go? Sorry. I'm always
So
looking for
just
that, but-
underneath your character sheet, there'll be like items. And I'm gonna get you guys to add like an adventuring pack to that soon. But just put in a potion of healing for now. If you
I
just
should,
write it down.
underneath your class
In equipment,
features.
yeah, in equipment you can write that.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Cool. No. Let's go. Okay. So, you all head out. How far out are you going to go? Are you just walking out? You get out, and it is dark at this point.
Just up on high ground, maybe. I mean, I don't know that I'm too worried about.
Get out. Just getting out of the riverbed.
Yeah, getting out of the
just
riverbed.
out of the
Yeah.
riverbed and
Yeah.
up to a clearing that seems safe enough to camp. So
Away from the
easy.
dead snake at the entrance.
Easy
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Frickin' thing.
You climb out, being careful to check the rocks for any more snakes that might be there. You find a clearing easy enough, and you can set up camp for the night.
Sounds good.
All right, boys.
Are we going to take watches, or should we
Yes.
just risk it for the biscuit?
No. I will definitely take first watch. I don't actually need a long rest myself, so I'm happy to sit up for half the night even.
I believe if you didn't take a long rest, you'd take a point of exhaustion, so you may want to. You still will want to take one.
Excuse me, I meant I'll take first watch.
I take it back. I take
2
it.
hours.
Maybe
maximum.
it's 2 days. 2 days without without a long rest that you take a point of exhaustion. But
I'll get a few hours, but that's okay.
Azoth, buddy, you wake me up, mate, and I'll take second.
You can wake me up, Fluffy.
All right.
I'll go third.
Then I shall take the
before-
last watch.
Understood.
Ah, yes, you look
Before,
like you've had some fun, so you just rest, bro.
Vias, can you sleep? Can Vias sleep? Does he need to sleep?
That's a good question.
Does he
Look at
poop?
Because if you can't, bro,
Does
you
he
can't watch.
poop?
Well, I'll sleep.
Does
Hasn't he been sleeping for like?
I don't think he needs to sleep.
does he have like? Can we touch him,
If we trust him to watch.
or is he purely spirit wisp
I thought you
ghost?
said that they
You-
had
you
a physical.
Yeah, I want to like see. I want to try and like when he's not watching, just sort of like just sort of like go to touch his back and see if I like poke him.
So you go over and you put your hand where you think he is,
Mm.
and it's kind of like it's not there, but then you push and he is there.
Right.
It's physical, but it's kind of not at the same time.
Okay.
It's weird. There's this
Like jelly.
If I like, can I
more
like?
a
I'm
blur.
just gonna grab my javelin, just a javelin out, and just try and poke him with it to see if he like if it hurts him, like just to see. I just want to see. I'm curious. I just want to. Like,
You
It's gonna turn around.
sorry.
Roll me an attack.
I just want to see. I just want to see.
This is
We
important.
need.
13.
Your spear almost seems to pass through him.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to see what kind of like if he's gonna be like if we tell him to run.
He turns around upon because he does notice this.
Yeah, fair enough.
And is like, excuse me.
I'm
And
sorry. I'm
starts
sorry,
to go up.
Varus. I'm sorry. Oh, I was curious. I haven't seen an Eidolon before, and I need to know what we can tell you to do. If there's more returned that show up that want you, or nymphs that want you, I want to know what we can tell you to do and what's going to hurt you and all that sort of stuff. So I was
would like to avoid fighting, but if it is necessary, I can.
okay. I'm okay with that.
I can be hurt and I can be killed. And
Okay. I apologize, and I hope I didn't hurt you.
And upon saying that, he said, "I can be killed," but he just pauses and doesn't finish his train of thought.
Insight check.
Sure.
Yes, I apologize for my friend. He doesn't seem to understand how dangerous curiosity is to a cat.
To a cat.
But yeah, perfectly with that.
What's your
11.
It seems like he might have recalled something.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I guess I just start setting up swags, tents, and just getting ready for turning in, getting some rest.
Yeah. Eidolon does not require air, food, drink, or sleep.
Oh my goodness.
So he's just there. He was just going to chill out all night.
Carry on. Well.
Yeah, I set up my area and pull out my my sack butt and my parchment paper and my quill and play a little song while I take down some intermittently take down some details of the day in my book. Getting ready for the night.
The night winds on, and you all sit there and cook up some food and eat it while the Eidolon sits on, and eventually you all pick that need to get some rest, so you all head off to bed. And I believe Azoth, you're staying up to take the first watch. If you'd like to roll me a perception check for your watch.
6.
Don't notice anything. Your watch your watch passes on without much notice. You have a bit of a conversation with Vyas, but he the Eidolon seems very distant, and its thoughts seem to just flicker in and out. But yes, eventually you wake up, Fluffy, and then you head to bed yourself, feeling tired from a long day of running back and forth and fighting a monster. Fluffy, would you like to roll me a perception check?
Oh no.
Better than 6, please.
10.
Okay.
+5 perception, and I rolled a 5.
+5. Yeah, I rolled a 5 too, but I'm +1.
Yeah.
Same roll. Jeez, +5.
You nothing seems to. You don't seem to notice anything.
What?
While I'm sitting there and I'm just like watching, not very well. And is Vyas close by?
Yeah, he's just.
Vyas. Before, after I stabbed you with my javelin, and you seemed to trail off when you were talking about how you can die. Did you remember something, or did you pick something up?
I'm unsure. There was. I remember speaking to someone about my death.
Got a name?
Not sure.
Hmm.
It was a lot conveyed in 6 years. It would seem.
Have you any idea of a place or something that could give us a lead as to someone we can go and talk to help you in your current situation?
It's about at this time that you're having this conversation that a figure steps forward and announces itself. and give me just a second here.
Oh!
Not Antigosnus, not Antigosnus. Get out of here!
I will smite you where you stand.
So.
I need to. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna ruin all of your
It's gonna ruin
overlays.
Overland will be adjusted.
So,
Oh, Matty!
Oh!
Matty!
Of course.
Let's go!
Meow.
And now my thing's fucked. I'm just turning it off.
all right. So, I don't know where you got up to from watching Salha, but
No, I was watching. I really like the jab with the javelin. Classic. I would have done the same thing.
So as you approached, you overheard a conversation between this Eidolon standing in the middle of the group and this tall Leonin that has with this great axe out, and you notice that the Leonin called the Eidolon Varyas, and that the Eidolon spoke about speaking to someone about its death, but not remembering their name and who they were. And then the Leonin asked if it knew anything about if it knew where it spoke to this person.
So my character's just gonna approach slowly and just call out and say, "That's something I think I can help with. I might know a thing or two about it."
Who's there? Who goes there? What? Everybody wake up!
I'm going to.
The entire
Get up, everybody!
Wake up! Yeah.
I barely. I didn't even get to sleep.
No.
It's been like a solid hour and a half while he's been on break.
okay.
So you're asleep by
Alright.
now. Like you're back up, but
Takes me a good hour 20 to get to sleep. That's
yeah, okay. Well, you're asleep then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna approach slowly, make myself aware, like in a way where they can see me in campfire. I want to seem not threatening at all.
Do you want to describe yourself as your
Yeah, so you see a young woman dressed in like leather armor, long silver hair, probably about like mid-20s, human. Not particularly tall, I guess average looking all in all, apart from she's just got like one or two scars on her face and just like silver white hair. Nothing too special other than that. She's carrying like a sheathed sword on her side, but other than that, nothing too standoutish.
I pull out my great axe and like details very quickly. Who are you?
For me to remember my name. I'm a leader. I'm a leader, and I'm here to see Vyas to make good on an agreement we made 6 years back.
Oh.
Well, that's I turned to Vyas and looked at him and went, well, that's convenient.
And I say to him, like, to be sure, you said that you'd be here 6 years ago, and here you are. So I trust that your journey was prosperous and you've done everything that you need to.
Vyas looks and is like, I need to roll for this.
Vyas, blink twice if you trust her.
Vyas looks
don't blink.
and it looks confused, but is still just this is familiar, but so long ago. What deal was made? What?
I look to the others and I say it might be best that you and I have this conversation in private. But to summarize, you knew that you were going to go to the underworld and you knew you were going to be coming back. So I'll leave it at that.
He's not going anywhere without us.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for the rest of the group, but we've committed to bringing Vyas back with us to Miletus. So if you do want to speak with him in private, that's fine, but definitely within our viewing distance so we can see you, if that's okay.
Wherever you end up taking him, that's fine, so long as I'm there for the final destination. It doesn't quite bother me, so I've just got one task to fulfill, and that's between myself and Vyas, but I'm not going to follow through with it until he remembers in full what it was that we actually spoke about. So I'm certain that he'd done what he said he would do.
So
if it's okay with you, I might just stay here tonight and then see how he's going in the morning.
Well, I mean, we don't know you from a bar of soap, so.
Well, I mean, how threatening can I be? I'm a young woman walking through Are we in a clearing or a forest?
You've clearly got some.
You're in a clearing.
You've clearly got some cojones on you to be walking around by yourself at night through this sort of area. So something's going. Either you're the most stupid person in the world, most arrogant, or most confident. One of the three.
Or most intelligent. You don't know that.
Yep.
She does have a point.
I said I'd be here 6 years ago, and he said he'd be here 6 years ago, and we're both here now. So, I mean, you're in the presence of relatively intelligent beings, it seems. So
you're not at liberty to talk about
you
any
watch,
of the why.
Those that can see Vyas kind of moving back and forth and go, you, and almost puts its hands up to his face. You killed me.
Whoa.
It was. That was the deal.
Oh,
like a shitty deal to me.
So that's how Vyas got to the underworld.
You got the raw end of that deal, Vyas.
So I say, Vyas, what do you remember of the deity Fenax and your time alive?
I know much of Phoenix. I was his follower for my life and my death. And now here, even still. My time alive, much of it grows hard to remember. But I know that I needed to go to the underworld to find something. Do not know what it was, but judging by the fact I did return, and this group came to find me, I did find it. But we don't know what it is. It's coded, I think. And I need to find out what that was, what I went for, what I died for.
It seems we need to find that out too. This was our calling to help find that out as well. So,
Alita.
Yeah.
Vyas asked you to kill him. Am I is that right?
Without going into too much detail, back then he was looking for something that only someone dead could get. And so the agreement was I'd help him get to the underworld so that he can get back out in this form.
What was he looking for?
Some information, some sort of... I'm not too sure. It was when I was a lot younger. We didn't go into too much detail, but there was a pact that we had to make, and the outcome was that when he did return, I would gradually help him go back. Once what he had gathered had been, passed on in memory. So
you were like 15, 16, and you killed a man.
17. I mean, it is the what?
Oh, 17.
Right.
Oh.
It is like 3000 BC. It's pretty common.
17. She was 17. My apologies.
So you guys were
different kind of consent.
Yeah.
So,
No,
Lita, you and Bias were more business partners than friends.
Yeah, I don't tend to mix the two. So, yes, we made a deal a few years back. I don't know him that well. In fact, we don't even worship the same deity, but we do we do have an agreement, and part of that involves him remembering what it is that he found. So, until we know in certain what it is and we can pass it on to the right source, I will be following. Because
So,
once he's
and
done,
yeah,
I need to send him
your
back.
business partnership wouldn't entail you harming him any further, right? Like that's my concern is we want to make sure that he isn't, you know, isn't going anywhere other than
Well,
with us. So
I made a deal with Vice, and I think once Vice remembers in full, he should be able to tell you what the outcome of the agreement was. But really, those that leave the underworld shouldn't. Whoever goes there should stay. So the fact that he's given this opportunity to come back in itself is already a breach of the laws of nature and death. So
All
I
right.
can't guarantee the outcome.
So he's here, but his body is very not here.
nor is
Yeah.
his return.
Nor
Double dead.
that's like any suggestions on what we need to be doing?
Well, where have you seen his return? Have you dealt with or
His returned was shot down by 3 other returned.
They're hunted
Right.
down. Yeah.
okay? So
We-
really, he's
So
not
we're-
of this world, and he should probably go back. But it defeats the purpose of why he went down in the first place if we don't decrypt this message. So I would say if you have any code or any information from him, wait till he remembers it, and then we'll try and work through it. But once he's satisfied, I'll be the one to send him back to the underworld.
Okay.
And
If that's okay
what-
with you guys, I'm being extremely transparent about the situation because I'm not very good with the charismatic side of things.
and
I'm a straight shooter.
and why would you have to kill him again?
Because it's only his eidolon of this world, which isn't natural. It should be in its place back in with Erebos in the underworld.
Bias? What do you think about that? Lost track of how many times you've died now.
And gotten close,
like misery.
apparently.
I thought it was only I that had 9 lives.
I do not wish to live forever in this form, so rest may be good once my job is done. And what this woman speaks of may be true. I made a deal. Perhaps the end was that it would be my end.
But what's the deal?
Kind of poetic, I think.
I mean, it seems like we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if anything's going to come from going back to where we were going, so to speak. We have our mission. We're doing what we're doing, and I would like to keep a close eye on Vias. I'm certainly not. I don't want any private conversations happening. We went through a lot of effort getting this done. Put
Amos
our
nearly
necks on the
died.
line.
Nearly
Yeah.
died several
I've
times.
come here to ask to kill him again, so I understand how that might not rub well. Yes, that does add complication. But
But it
do you mind me-
sounds like only when he agrees to it, right? Like when the Eidolon Bias agrees to being sent back is when you're going to fulfill your contract.
Look, out of good faith, yes. As soon as he's become content with everything he wanted to achieve in this mission, then I will gladly take his soul back to where it's meant to be. But if this drags on and he's insisting to remain in this world despite our contract, then either way, I'll follow through and kill him.
So
So to speak.
can you enter into a pact with us then, since Vias is in our possession at the time, or I guess in our company at the time? would be if the time comes, you let us know before you do need to do what you need to do.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. Do you mind me asking though who it is that you're delivering him to?
Well, we met with an oracle in Miletus. Her name was Kahir, and she sent us to Arestus's rot to look for Bias. She had the intuition that he would be here for some reason. She helped us. She helped us decrypt a bit of a code that sent us in this direction. So, in order to maybe find out more of why we've been, called to help him, and to be seeking answers as we are, we think that Kahir has some of those answers to help us figure that out. So.
Well, if you'll have me, I'll gladly tag along.
Does that name ring a bell for you?
Kahir.
Does it ring a bell?
Roll me a history check.
First check of the game.
12.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it rings a bell. You did some research into the oracles of Phaenax because of the deal that you made. So you've heard of Kahir, but you've never met Kahir. You know that she's an oracle in Miletus.
Okay.
That is all.
Beautiful. So, okay, cool.
Well, I'm Lyndall. It's nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you.
And as long as you don't mean us or at the moment by us any harm until we've tried to find our fate, then you're, in my opinion, and I look to the rest of the group.
Who's proficient
I believe
in
they're
insight?
welcome.
Proficient. Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, I am.
Roll me an insight
Shit.
check.
Quick, what do I see when I look
Just
at
on the
Lyndall?
conversation that you've just had, because I assume you guys are,
I never said I woke up, so I'm still asleep.
It's 22 for insight.
As you're having this conversation, so some descriptions of people. You see the tall Leonin with white fur and it.
Still holding giant great
With
axe.
charcoal maple
I
with
heard
giant great
someone
axe.
call Fluffy. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm fluffy.
You see a human wearing darkish robes. Who do you have your blade out, Azoth?
No.
No.
Sorry.
Oh. Excuse me, sir.
You were describing me.
Do either of you two have your blades out?
No,
No.
I don't. I didn't.
Okay, cool. So you see him standing there with just empty-handed, and you see another human standing there also with a blade at his hip.
Oh, human?
Those two are both human, and then you see
Oh, beautiful.
sleeping in a bed.
Is he next to me? Do I
some
just?
really big horns, and like this graying like beard, and just this mess of kind of hair that's just kind of
Snoring away.
Can't, like,
snoring
kick
away in his
him.
bedroll, loving life.
Turns out that you guys take very
we
good
can-
care of your livestock. Like, look at the blanket.
You're lucky I'm asleep.
You've seen you know that it's excellent.
I rolled a 17 on my insight, by the way.
And I had 22. So.
18 for me.
From everything that's being said, she appears to be telling the truth.
Still.
Okay.
Okay. I'm fluffy.
I think I'm up now, so I can take watch from here if you want to.
Yeah.
Hit the sack.
Watch her like a hawk.
I will
And I go to sleep.
for sure.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Watch her.
I'm tired. I'm clearly not too worried. I fall asleep straight away.
I am going to. I know I just kind of like went to sleep, but I'll probably sit up for at least half an hour, just kind of like lying down with my eyes open, just listening, watching until I feel comfortable falling asleep.
Yep. Alida. Is that it? Alida or Alinda?
Yeah.
Alida.
How do you spell
Um,
that, by the way?
Yeah, how do you spell it?
ALE?
Elaeda.
Alida.
Alida? Alida, yeah.
Alida. Up to you.
Was it ALAEL?
ELAE.
AE.
Yeah.
That's what I like,
Elaeda.
Oh my goodness.
With the LAE, I thought that makes me think like LA,
Lay, yeah.
Alida.
Yeah.
Playing Wordle.
What are you doing? Are you going to just set up your bedroll and just?
I just set up next to the horn fellow and just like casual, nothing's different, another day in the office. Just put my pillow down, fluff it, and then go to sleep.
You'll watch as Alida rolls out her bedroll. Not that far from you guys in particular. It kind of in the clearing, but obviously you're kind of all around the fire, kind of out just a little bit. Yep.
Before I go to sleep though, I'd like to just look at Fluffy up and down. What sort of Leonin is like white looking?
Fluffy, would you like to describe yourself?
Yeah.
So, Fluffy is it's like a silvery grey fur coat with a jet black charcoal mane. 6'11", just this hulking figure, like enormous. Yeah.
I'd like to cast Find Familiar and try and make like a small cat that matches its like his fur type.
That'll take you about an hour. That takes, I think, it's an hour cast time.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind. Oh, I might do that before bed then, just as a ritual.
Yeah, sure.
And then I plonk it next to my pillow.
So you all Fluffy's still on watch. So you all head back to bed and keep in mind so they're all going to watch you do this. You watch as Alinda pulls out a book and puts it next to her and starts laying out these stones out and starts casting this spell. You just watch her do that. You don't know what she's casting.
I was gonna sit up for like an hour as it's happening within the hour.
This is happening while you're still awake. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm asleep.
Told them what you're doing, or are you just doing this? Because it looks like you're just doing this.
I'm just doing it.
Cool. Okay.
That's done. There's a cat there. Like after an hour, of course.
It's going to take an hour.
It's actually very anticlimactic.
You
want to watch me do
ritual,
this
not just going to watch. Like,
I'm sorry, new person. What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm casting a cat.
What does it look like you're I don't know you from a bar of sup. You're casting a cat.
It's magic. You haven't seen this before?
I mean, look at it in my perspective, at least. You've just come up and now you've got stones and you're casting magic and I just like turn over.
What is? I want to ask. What does the cat do for you? What is casting this cat? What does it do for you? Does it provide protection for you?
I'm trying to say
Overwatch. Or?
I need at least 8 hours to be a functional wizard in the morning, so I tend to just get someone else to do the work for me. So I put the cat next to my pillow and I say it makes an excellent night watch. And they can see a lot better than me as well. So
A clever idea.
Is it like the same? Is it just like a regular house cat or the same size as me?
House cat, except it's grey with like this black mane. It's like this little.
It's a tiny Fluffy.
Like it doesn't have the features of like a lion, so it doesn't have any of the bulk. It's like a house cat with a mane.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it.
Once it finally appears, and it looks.
I mean, I don't know this, but I wake up.
And I name it Gideon.
I like that.
Has Amos been asleep this whole time?
Yes,
He's gonna wake up.
We have to do a deductive again.
So,
So grumpy.
Would you like to roll me a perception check, Lyndall, as it's now your watch?
I was going to get you to shut my back a sec.
And Aleta, if you want to roll me a perception check for your cat.
That's a natural
18 for me.
1.
Yeah, your cat sees nothing.
Licking its butt. Just...
Would
Look
you
at that
roll?
weird face that they do.
18.
Coughed up a
18.
furball.
18?
How?
Yeah, you watch as the cat coughs up a furball, but again, nothing much else really seems to happen. You
that a
watch the
question?
stars, and you see the stars, shifting. Not an uncommon sight, as the stars are often called the window to Nyx, as the gods do their and their as things take place in Nyx, the stars can shift.
As I'm on watch, I want to be kind of like meditating and thinking about my. I'm still consumed by the encounter with my patron.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to be doing during watch. So.
Cool. Do that. You think back on it. You don't really sense anything, but you just kind of recall that, and you remember that feeling of fear that you had in that dream, or in that moment when it came to you. You kind of instinctively clutch at the sword at your side. But the rest of your watch happens without much regard, and then you go over and you wake up.
Oh my
Amos.
god.
Amos.
Amos wakes up and looks over to his right and
Don't be
looks up
alarmed.
Yeah.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I have a visitor in the night.
You look over stands up, whipping this rapier out, and you look over it and you see this little version of Fluffy sitting on top of a pillow.
Somebody shrunk him, man.
About maybe like 5-10 meters away from you, and next to that is you can see some long silvery white hair, and a body sleeping in there.
I'm assuming Aleta or Linda is asleep at this point. Just okay, cool.
You can roll me a perception check to see if you can tell.
Okay. A 3.
It's like she's asleep.
Okay.
She's dead!
She's facing the other way.
Linda, who is that? Who is that? And what is that on the ground that looks like Fluffy?
So, according to them, they are a previous or even a current business partner engaged in a pact with Vyas. She has business with Vyas. She came in the middle of Azos' watch, and we all woke.
No.
Obviously, except for you.
It was Fluffy's watch.
Oh, Fluffy's watch. My fault. Yeah, Fluffy's watch. And she seemed very sincere about her calling to aid Vyas, and she committed not to harm him or do anything with him until we fulfilled our quest with him. So she wasn't threatening at all. So, but it could be a ruse. So keep an eye out for anybody that may be distracting our eye with her, and maybe trying to sneak in and do something to us tonight. So.
Okay, so having spent obviously time with Lyndall, and I trust what he says, and so I sheath my rapier and I say okay. And at this point, I'm assuming we're getting close to daybreak.
Getting closer to daybreak, yep.
Yeah.
You've got the last watch, so.
So I just kind of tend to the fire, and I suppose to start setting up for some sort of meal, whatever we can put together. And
Yeah, like each watch is just over 2.5 hours.
okay, yeah,
That way that everyone gets like that 8 hours of rest.
yeah,
So you all rest for like about 10 hours, which
yeah.
know,
So
makes
my
sense
long
and
rest is
makes sense.
complete. I've finished
Yeah.
my long rest because
Yes.
I'm now awake theoretically. Yeah. So in that case, I just start getting ready and preparing and doing that sort of stuff. All the while, like I've got my bow kind of nearby just in case.
Roll me a perception check just for your watch.
16.
G'day, Ananda. How you doing, man?
You as
Good
you're
to see
sitting
you.
there,
Thanks for popping in. I really
you-
appreciate it.
the
Hope you're doing well.
fire crackling and you see a rabbit kind of hop through the field.
I
Roll me
go
an
take
attack.
a shot.
Yeah, roll me an attack.
Instant see it.
Oh, I love it when Amos takes last watch.
A 4.
Oh no!
Oh, actually, sorry. No, sorry, I forgot to hit to hit multiply a 10.
Your arrow skitters off and it bolts.
Damn it! Fuck! Throw my ball on the ground. I'm pissed now.
You throw the bow. Hit it with your bow.
Throw the arrow instead.
You run it down.
Oh, no.
Okay, after missing that, I just am now very upset and
Go back to making some food in the morning.
yeah, stirring a pot of boiling water with nothing to put in it.
You all gradually awaken to a very angry stirring of a pot.
Just see like the scraping and splashing. And...
There's water splashes out of the
Hey!
fire and
Oh, Amos, what's going on?
Nah, Mr. Rabbit. It's fine. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
I'll go get him.
He's
Can I go?
gone.
Can I go
He's
hunting?
gone.
Can I go like looking for him?
hunting if
I want to
you
go. I want to go.
want.
I want to go hunting real quick. I want to see if I can get this rabbit.
Amos, Amos,
Yes.
if you're looking for something to cook, there's a little cat. There's a little cat over there. He's not looking.
Wait, is that cat
Exactly.
is that like ethereal or is it like an actual
cat.
There's only one way to find out.
It was made out of rocks.
Amos.
No, that's okay. I'm not a fan of cat. I've had it once, never again.
Roll me a survival check.
Survival check.
This is for Fluffy,
Oh, come on.
Fail.
Oh man, failed so hard. 5
Apex
total.
Predator over here.
There is, hang on, so okay, so around the 2, there's an 18, a 20, and a 12, and it lands on the 2.
Sweet, yeah.
As this 6'11" Leonin trudges through the woods, stamping, you guys can hear him for like 100 yards as he's walking away.
Thanks,
He
Massa.
comes back and he's like, couldn't find anything.
Didn't find anything.
Don't know why.
I don't know why.
I have no idea why.
No.
You'll
no
get him
idea.
next time, big
Where-
guy.
Yeah.
You'll get him
Fluffy.
next time.
Nick, try raging before you go next time.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Good call.
Roar really loud in their direction.
Good call. Good
That looks
call.
like Amos knows rage as well.
You should
Yeah.
still see him.
He gets it from me.
Maybe you got
Eventually,
me.
eventually the food is ready. Later, you'd be awake at this point as well as you'd be awake.
Have I noticed the cat yet?
You've noticed the cat, yeah.
So what is
You've noticed
going
the cat,
on?
wait.
What is this?
Gave birth.
Because that wasn't there when we went to sleep, or it wasn't. For
It wasn't for me either. I was asleep,
I
and
know
then
you
she
still. I've
made
seen
it.
for about 2 hours.
What is
Wanders-
this?
It wanders up to you, up close, and then it just kind of like brushes up against your leg,
Mhm.
and then walks back over to her later.
What?
Sometimes it helps for me to make it a design off of something that's pre-existing. I'm not very creative myself, so sometimes I just Otherwise,
Well, I
it would
think
come
it's
out looking like a
beautiful.
cow. Like it was either you or the Minotaur. So
I am a satyr. Thank you very much. Splash. Flick my wooden spoon in his direction.
Changes notes.
Well, I'm weirded out by the cat, but that's okay.
Yeah. He's all right. He's pretty good. He's friendly, as you can see. I mean, he comes.
Yeah, he
in
seems to
handy
like
as
me.
well. Yeah.
Are
Well,
you kind of like, do you, like rubs against your leg and you're like,
I'm allergic.
Cat.
The owner's allergic.
God. Leon claims to be allergic to cats.
Yeah, cat.
Anyway, the morning goes through. You all eat your food. Aleta sits and reads her spell book. Reads her book in the morning. You see her doing that for I think about half an hour. I think. In the morning. And then, yeah, the day is yours. What are we doing? Vyas' Eidolon has just kind of chilled around this entire night. Just wanders.
We're gonna travel back to Miletus.
I
suppose.
Search for some food. He's been up all night.
Oh,
Surely a better
Could've
aim
been.
than Fluffy.
hey, I just scared him away. I'm big. It was Amos that missed.
I'm big.
I'm big.
I found it funny that I rolled a 3 on my perception check when I was checking if Alita was sleeping, because I had literally just woken up, so that makes sense. And then rolls an 18 on my next one for like during the watch, which makes sense because I've just woken up. I thought that was funny. That matches it. But I guess what? So we've all had something to eat now. We've all kind of woken up. It's been an hour, 35 minutes, whatever.
We've all long rested, yeah?
You've all long rested now. You're all
Yeah,
back
cool.
up to full health.
Yep, sweet.
Okay, then I just start packing stuff up, kicking out the fire, or whatever is a remainder of the embers, and say to the group, well, if everyone's ready to go, shall we start our march back to Miletus?
Yep.
Cool.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Mm.
Start to trudge.
So you all pack up. It doesn't take too long to pack up your camp, and you start to head back along the river.
Just a
Are you
question.
guys traveling all together, or yep? Go.
Sorry, just real quick. How the right words for how visible is Vyas? Like, how much does he stand out? Like, is it literally like
Not glowing,
5
but,
humans
like,
and a
you
wraith? Like
Yes.
okay, right.
Like if you looked at your party,
Mhm.
you would go, these are all existing beings, and you would go, that is a that is an Eidolon.
Is there
It
a
is
way
very
that we could make him look?
I think we should offer him a disguise. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there a way we can make him? Yeah. Does anyone have a cloak? Can he wear a cloak?
I have a disguise kit.
Ooh, is that
Because
something we
I've
can
got
put?
really have a face.
I got some jewelry. I'll bling that guy.
He doesn't. Yeah, but if we could put a cloak over his face, like he wouldn't
Oh.
actually have to.
I've got.
Yeah, you can.
The mask.
You can give him a cloak.
Does he walk or does he
You got a
float?
clay mask.
Kind of somewhere in the middle.
I don't think that's
Sometimes
Glides.
really.
He glides. He
He
glides.
does his steps. He just kind of.
He just
yeah.
glide.
Moonwalks.
And then occasionally he actually teleports.
Okay.
he's like
Ah.
glitching.
So he walks
It's
and
not
then
bad.
He
God
glitches.
damn it.
Glitches.
He's like Minecraft pets when you travel too far from him.
200 ping. What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's no clipping through every wall.
Can he wear a cloak if we offered one to him?
I think so, yeah.
Someone in chat
Alright.
said, put the cat on his head as a wig.
Yes.
So you can,
Yes.
we can put clothes on him and it won't like just like fall through.
Yeah.
No,
Because
no.
I mean, he was stabbed by a javelin, so he's tangible. So I don't see why we wouldn't be able to put a cloak on him.
you can put a cloak on him, and you
Yeah.
can kind of
That's
hide.
that's what
you
I
know,
want him to look like.
If he wraps the cloak around him,
Yep, that'll work.
Um,
I was drawing.
if you look at his face, you
Nice.
can obviously see
Nice.
because it's kind of this spirit like ghostly face. But it like not much of a face, more of like an essence. But he's more disguised now than he was.
Okay.
That's
cool.
better than
I'll
nothing.
give him. I'll offer him my cloak if that matters at all.
It'll just mean that, like, when we're walking past, if we walk past a group or something, that we're not going to draw as much attention to ourselves as we.
And since we've already met one person who has is looking out for him, obviously there could be more people looking for him, and maybe not so.
Later, were there other people that knew of your deal with Vyas? Is there anyone that we should be aware of that could be looking to smite you and him? Like,
it was a one-on-one deal, and even then, like, it wouldn't really be favoured by my temple. You know, it was something that I probably shouldn't have done in hindsight, but it was just between me and him either way. So it's not.
What is your temple?
I'm a oracle of Erebos, the god of passage.
Athreos.
Athreos, sorry.
The
Athreos.
one we pray to accidentally sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Recall
We
it.
friends.
Yeah.
That's how I got the
Sorry, butt dial.
So the nymphs that Athreos, that we fought and killed, that Athreos sent to take care of Vyas, do you know anything about them?
No, but it's not uncommon for him to send creatures in his order to do his work. But at the same time, that's what we're here for as well.
I'd like to speak with
this is where I'm going to pitch in with knowledge that your character would know.
Okay,
you
there
know
you
very well of the lampads, and the fact that they guard some of the routes to the underworld that humans can travel.
Yeah.
So they guard some graveyards, some crypts, and also some deep caves that lead to the underworld. And you've dealt with them, you've seen them a lot, because of who you are.
Yeah.
So that you know that they aren't necessarily sent, as they are just watching for areas. They can be emissaries, but most of the time they're more just guards and almost the sentries of Athreos.
Mm.
Yeah.
I have
say everything that he just said. Yeah.
Ditto. I picked up a clay death mask in Arestus's rot. Would that look better than Vyas's face now? About the same?
Is there anything you attach it to, because he doesn't really have a face? And then, does he have a mouth? How is he talking to us? How is he looking?
Someone walking around with a clay death mask is strange, very strange. Whether or not it's as strange as seeing a ghost, as just seeing a ghostly figure, that's.
What about one of the gold masks that I've got?
Common thing. People always see them, right? So it's not like my concern is that someone recognizes Vyas specifically, right? Not necessarily being afraid of an eidolon. And with the cloak, he can put his hood up, so it's not like it's.
Does his eidolon look like his first?
Looks like
body,
looks like the same body shape and everything. Yeah.
So what if we put
It's been about 6 years though. So.
A returned mask, or so he's fatter, or?
No, as in like. Those of you with any decent intelligence score are aware that after 6 years,
Not me.
people may not really know how someone still looks, or just by their body shape, because you can't really see a face. And he doesn't really have like a walk or a gait or anything to him. So,
Okay.
Look, if he's fairly unassuming, I think we can kind of proceed with how he
with the
looks.
cloak on. You would not know, like other people will not know it's Vyas, and you're pretty confident that. Like with that on, you don't look at him and go, "This is Vyas for sure." Like you the only reason you guys knew was one, because he said it, and two, because you had seen his returned form only days ago.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I guess if we're heading to Miletus, I mean, we're eventually going to get back onto that road where we came across all of those. What were they?
Harpies.
Soldiers.
Yeah, what you
The
call them?
hoplites.
Hoplites.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should just take care when possibly crossing, if we get to that point.
Yeah, we still don't know what messed up those guards and why those dudes were all dead on the back of that cart.
I mean, we could assume it was Anti-Gosnos because he was.
Yeah, but
I don't think so, though.
I don't. No, he's not.
He's not madman. He's not going to.
Yeah, there's something else going
But
on.
he was kind of like bloodied as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He probably just came. I reckon he just came off that battle with the hoplites. But
I don't
if we
think.
if we come across Anti-Gosnos again, I think we should walk the other way. I think we should leave him.
He was coughing pretty.
Kill him. And I was like,
I'm kind of down for that. Yeah.
So you guys just traveling back along?
Yeah, we're just yeah.
We're having this conversation while we're moving.
Yeah, while we're walking. Yeah.
So I think we said that it was a full day's travel along the river, along this river before you got to the road.
It was 2 days. Yeah.
It was 2 days. You went up, and then you went 1 day out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because we rested
half a day.
We rested on the side of the road.
It was 2.5 days. Yeah.
2.5 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
half day from the river.
No, I think it was a full day because you travelled half a day.
It's a full. It's
ran
the
into
full.
the pools.
Yeah.
Rested,
Yeah.
And then
It's a full day from the road, and then a day and a half from.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go with that. So yeah, you travel for your day. Back down that same kind of route. Just after you ran up to Antigosnos.
Do we see anything when we pass that area?
Yeah. As we're walking, do we notice anything?
Nothing in that area. No.
No, okay.
I mean, yeah.
Do we pass anyone?
Nope.
Yeah.
After about another couple of hours past that point, you walk around a corner and you see a body on the side of the road. Next to that, from where you're standing, the distance that you're at, you can see that it's a Minotaur, and there next to him is a destroyed
board, whatever it
What?
is.
What was it called?
Can't remember what it was.
Yeah. Sorry.
I would like to go and investigate if I can.
Yeah,
I want to go up and see if I can do cure wounds on him.
You go up.
I mean, we don't know how long it's been.
You as you approach, you see that it is King Antigosnos. You notice that he does not have his crown anymore, nor any of his other effects. He's just in his tattered cloak and clothing.
Poor madman.
And
Any wounds?
Roll me a medicine check.
Damn it! I was going to do that.
You can do it as
Roll
well.
You both can, yeah.
I think all of you guys are up there. Later, you see a large Minotaur on the ground with a broken horn, with marks with like a tattered cloak, and next to it is is just clay that's shattered and surrounded by dirt, and there's just kind of blood splattered around. Those that rolled medicine checks.
14.
9.
You can all see like the wounds in there. They look like cuts and stabs into his body, and there is a large gash down his right there.
He's very visibly dead.
Is he? Yeah, he's
very visibly dead.
Very visibly.
Okay.
Can we tell?
That's what I was just wanting to confirm.
Can we is it still bleeding? Are we is he still
It's not bleeding? With your medicine check, he's probably this is the direction that he walked off. He's probably been dead for maybe for over the night.
Can we tell what it was that killed him? Can we?
Just other than those stabs, I guess.
You know it was weapons.
Yeah.
You don't know. You can't tell what.
Yep.
Fluffy or Amos, can you look for tracks?
Oh yeah, can I do I suppose, investigation of the surrounding area? What would that be?
A survival check. To
Survival
look for
check.
tracks.
Can I investigate just the area to see just I don't understand what's gone down. Like, is there anything in the surrounding
absolutely.
area that would give indication of what
Roll,
went
roll
down?
me an investigation. You roll me an investigation check.
I roll survival.
Amos.
I might roll
Roll
a
me
survival as well.
16.
25.
10. Whoa.
So I'll start with Amos. You notice a lot of hoofs.
A lot of what? Sorry.
Hoofs.
Centaurs.
And knowing the area around here, you expect that it's centaurs.
They came
It
for the
was me.
Mad King.
Oh, that.
Later, you from what you're kind of confused by the situation. You see this, and you see the rest of the group kind of seems to have a bit of an understanding of what's going on. But you see a Minotaur dead on the ground with no weapon. He's just tattered cloak and a smashed up, possibly like a large gourd or a large urn on the ground that is just a shattering of clay pieces, and there is just blood and prints everywhere. Like,
does anyone remember who Antigosnos followed?
Mogus.
Mogus. Also, did anyone actually check the body yet?
I'll investigate the body.
Well, I was going to say, if no one has, I was going to over and do it as well.
I'll investigate.
and so while you're checking for tracks, I'll say Azar went up and checked the body.
Okay.
What was his weapon? I can't remember what he was using again.
He was using an axe as well.
An axe, yeah.
He does not appear to have anything on him.
Okay.
The axe is gone.
The axe is gone. The crown is gone. There's no pouches. There's no, there's nothing. Like even
damn centaurs have looked at him already.
He had a backpack with loot with like supplies that had like water and stuff. That's gone. Like he is
stripped.
Like, he is just in his clothing, and he's
Like somebody
just bloody.
Wanted him not identifiable or
Yeah, I reckon he's just been ransacked by a group of centaurs almost, unless they were looking for him.
With your
hunted down.
knowledge of this area, Amos, the fact that you're kind of on the edge of Cetessa, what you know is the
at my age and by knowing the area.
Yeah, what you know is the I believe. Let me bring up the name properly.
Ferris.
This is the Ferris. This is the area of Ferris, and you know that the centaurs around here are not kind to strangers. They are known as the Ferris Marauders, for a reason. And you're kind of just on the edge of their area, so.
Ferris as in Feris?
P-H-E-R-E-S.
I have the map up in front of me, that's why I know.
Yeah. So you're right at the top of the Ferris lands.
Cool.
So you have a pretty good idea of that's probably what happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, then in that case, if Antigosnos is dead and there's nothing on his body, and we can very clearly, I can pretty clearly tell that centaurs have done this, and I'm going to explain that to the group. Just kind of say, hey, I probably best not to stick around here for too long. He may have been dead for 12 hours or so, but still best to just keep it moving, I'd say.
Okay. I want to rummage through the pile of broken pot and find a piece of the pot with as much of an intact person and with the crude drawing of the body of a minotaur on it, and take that with me.
Yeah, you can find that. It's broken. There's you find a piece that's about that yay big, kind of cracked and shattered, and it's got, and you do manage to find a piece that has at least one full human that has the paintings to make him look like he's a minotaur. You can add that to your inventory.
What should we do with him? Do we leave him here, or do we throw him in the pool? Is that close by?
I'm not
I mean,
dragging a 7-foot Minotaur body to a pool. No thank you.
Was he 7 foot? Was he?
he was a mad man,
Okay.
but he was.
You know that I
Still
believe
king.
cremation is not an uncommon thing within burial rites within Theros. So I
We
will say
wanna-
that is something you do know.
Whatever.
We can
and
burn him then.
We'll
just
burn
just
him.
hold there for a second. Later, as a follower of Athreos, you understand burial rites, and it is something that you are, you are
yeah.
familiar with that, and those rites and what should be done.
Okay. Okay. I would kindly request the group that we don't just leave the body there. If we can do some sort of quick burial, as a show of respect.
I'm happy to oblige.
Same. I'm on board with that.
He was such a whacked out dude, but yep, I'm down.
As long as it's not
true.
taking
He
hours
took his
to
axe
do.
halfway down your arm.
He
like,
did. He hacked me. He hacked me good, but I kind of respect him for that
But he's
too.
like
True.
crazy. He's crazy old man syndrome, right? Like,
Yeah, a few screws loose. So I guess we let Aleda lead the cremation.
and we'll follow the instructions of what we need to do.
Yeah.
We make like a, what do you call it?
Yeah, whether
Bit
a
of
stack
fire?
of wood or chop.
So you make a quick little pyre with having a giant Leonin with a great axe and being around trees. It's not too hard to get some wood, even if it is green, and lay it out, and then you with some help put the body on top of it, and you watch as Aleda puts a thin piece of cloth over Antigosnos's eyes, and then lays 2 coins on his eyes. Before you light the pyre, and because of the nature of kind of the wood that you've used, it's quite a smoky fire as it starts to burn.
And
We don't need to.
we hightail it.
Aleda, do we need to stay here and observe this happening, or can we go?
We can go.
I think we go. Yep.
Let's go.
Smoke. We're just
Like, I know that the
smoke
back, like,
the
words,
smoke
like-
signaling to these people.
Yeah, the centaurs.
Yeah, the
We're
center.
heading back.
Yeah.
We're hightailing it back towards
Meat
the
is
road.
back on the menu.
So you keep going.
Smoked beef.
And yeah, you know, traveling down this creek, you eventually kind of leave the creek as you continue heading through the section of woods that you recognize as what you went through just after you came off the road. And then as the sun starts to set, you know, a small drizzle of rain begins to fall, but eventually you come through the woods and see the road out in front of you.
And we're nearing dark, aren't we?
It's sunset at the moment, yeah. Been traveling all day.
So I guess as we kind of leave the brush or the tree line itself and head towards back to the road, do we see anyone on the road, or is it fairly empty at this time of day?
You don't see anyone.
All right, it's empty.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Maybe.
What is that? It's a 9.
You don't see anyone. Dead
I feel
quiet.
like we want to get back to Miletus as quickly as possible. Do we want to keep going while it's dark, or do we want to stop again?
Well, at night.
Or off our way.
Do we?
So we could.
We're like a
because
day
heading
away.
Back, yeah, because we're heading back to Miletus, we could just trek through the night back on the road. I imagine we're going to get relatively exhausted during that, but when we do get back to Miletus, we can then take a rest if need be and
Yeah.
rent a hotel. At least there's somewhere to do that in relatively safety, whereas going back, if we were going to Arestus' Rock, we didn't know what we were going to come across. So
I'm hankering for a beer.
Yeah.
Back to the harpies.
Okay,
next year.
so if you continue to travel, you'd have to make a Constitution saving throw, or risk getting a point of exhaustion.
Right.
what's the point of exhaustion do?
And then the first, it changes as it goes up. The first
Random
one gives
knows.
you a disadvantage on all ability checks,
On ability checks.
and then you lose 1 point goes down every time you long rest.
with how we've been
I'm
rolling.
in
last
favor
week.
of continuing to go, but I'll let
Yeah, me
the
too.
rest of the group vote on it.
Okay, so if
It's
we
our
do,
Constitution, though, right?
That is
We
for
have to-
each hour beyond the 8.
Oh dang. Okay.
each hour beyond the 8, and we're at least what 12 hours from Miletus at this point.
12 hours, you're like a day and a half's travel from Miletus.
Oh,
You travel
okay.
one
Then
day.
we need.
We need rest.
Yeah.
we need
You are
rest.
you are
Yeah.
not making it back tonight.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought we were just 12
Well,
hours.
we've only travelled
Yeah.
for what?
traveled
Maybe
one day.
8? Yeah, one
You've
day.
traveled- yeah, you've traveled.
So then we
you've
have a
traveled
day
one
and a
of travel.
half back to Miletus, right?
So I assume you travel about 4 hours. Maybe you travel. You travel
we
for a
need
bit,
a
then you
rest.
take a short rest at lunch, and then you continue on. That's what I imagine you guys did.
Yeah, I was going to say we left it at daybreak or just after daybreak, and then we've gotten it, like sunset or whatever.
Yeah.
So if
You would have taken some breaks. So you haven't traveled for like 8 hours straight.
No, yeah.
But at this point, you're coming to the point of the day where you guys are getting tired, and if you were to continue on into the night,
Would make
it
sense.
wouldn't be long before you'd have to start. I'd make you start rolling on that.
Okay. Is there any sort of clearing around that we can see in either side of the road or any space?
Kind of woods on one side, so you could look into the woods and see if you can find a clearing in the woods, or they're like on the sides of the road are quite clear in general. If you wanted to just go on the side of the road,
We did that
I would
last time.
prefer to stay off the road further since we're trying to be a
Keep
bit
bias.
discreet with bringing
Yeah.
bias back. But I mean,
Can
we're
I-
gonna say watch, right? We're gonna have people watching, so
Yeah.
somebody
Can I
can-
just go onto the other side of the road and just do like a quick check of the surrounding area to see if I can find anything, like a clearing?
sure.
If I can,
Roll
I'd
me
like to
a
keep.
survival. Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to keep Gideon in front of us for like 30 feet or so, or
Easy.
as far as I can keep him, just that he's sort of scouting ahead.
What
You
check do you want me
can
to
you
roll?
can send him like a mile ahead, I think, and then you can look through his
Okay.
eyes by being blind. You can look through his vision, but you
Oh,
lose your
okay.
own. So you can like hold on to someone and walk, and he will continue to, and you can look through.
cool.
That's dope.
I'll scout.
So you can send that off. Both of you would make perception checks, I guess, perception or survival, either one. Kind of looking for a clearing in the woods.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Hey!
You find a nice clearing that looks big enough for all of you kind of to set up. That's nice and sheltered within the trees.
Nice. Head that direction then.
You don't know where it is.
Did you find something?
Yeah,
like-
that's what I was about to say. Did you find something?
So we're setting up camp.
Oh,
Well, did you find something? Did you share with the party?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, 100%. Let's clear over there. Let's go.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh, no,
Okay.
yeah, go, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
like-
okay.
I can't
what was
see
that?
him,
Amos?
like,
Where
going
is it?
through
You
my
found
cat.
something?
Yeah,
Hey guys, I found it. It's over this way.
I found a clearing.
Good
It
job,
went-
Amos. Good job.
So yeah, you go and you set up in the clearing.
Yeah.
As you're setting up and the sun starts to set, you see you can kind of just see the road from where you are. You see two riders going up the road.
Do we,
Can I
rec-
How
see
far
us?
do you think we are from the road? Like just for-
Maybe 200 meters.
do we recognize them? Oh, we're 200 meters away. We won't recognize them.
You can you've got dark. Not at this distance. No, you can't.
I have 60 feet. Yeah, dark.
Yeah,
dark.
it's just like 60 feet.
It's not like pitch black, but it's dark enough that you can't make out like features.
Right.
we would probably be able to hear them or
Yeah. Is there
They
anything?
are
horses. Right?
gunning it on horseback
To Miletus, away
Yeah,
from
towards
Miletus.
Or
away from Miletus.
From Miletus.
That's not what I expected.
Following the smoke?
Possibly.
Are they?
That was ages ago.
Are they talking to each other? Like, can we see that they're like?
Where you are, you don't know.
Right.
You can hear the hoofbeats, but you
How far
Yeah,
away
right.
did you say that they were? Sorry.
at 200 meters,
200
600 feet,
600 feet. Okay, that's
666 feet if we're being specific.
all right.
And
never
you
mind.
should.
Details matter.
Mm. Cool.
Can I move towards the? Sorry, you said they were traveling along the road.
Yep.
Can I stealthily kind of head towards the tree line as inconspicuously as possible, so I can
Roll
try
me a
and
stealth check.
see. Stealth check.
Moving stealthily is like slower than normal, and then like.
I just want to move towards the road to try
You can get to the tree line
monitor
because you've
monitor
you've heard them
traffic. I
coming,
guess.
so you can kind of get up to the tree line.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's more
Make it a bit,
coming.
but yes, you can. Yeah.
That's a 11.
You come up to the
my
tree
cat
line.
there?
You can get your cat there, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have my cat bolt.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check as well as you. If you're trying to be stealthy, your cat can just run. As you come up to the tree line you rolled 11 on stealth.
21.
I did.
Yep.
You rolled 21.
You see the riders start to slow and start to turn.
Towards us?
Yep, towards you guys.
It was the cat. It wasn't me.
That was the cat. They still bolting towards us, or they slowed?
They approach. They are not. They start to slow as they get closer, and they call out. As they're maybe as they get maybe within 50 meters, you see one of them raise their hand and they yell out, "Hello, if you mean no harm, please come out. What are you doing out here?"
They don't see me though, right? Or do they see me? I don't know if they don't.
I mean, maybe you've hopped behind the tree, but they're coming over towards where you are, and they're yelling out like that.
Well, since we could probably hear that as well, or
Yeah.
I've at least seen them ride up, I'm gonna move down.
Yeah,
not
stop
to give
moving.
away Amos, but to be close.
Yep.
As
Yeah.
close as possible.
Walk over and say, "My business is our own. What's going on?"
What do you want?
Your
Yeah.
business can be your own for sure. Myself and my companion, we and you see now as they've approached, they are hoplites, and they are dressed as hoplites of Miletus. You've seen them before, not these particular men, but you've seen these type of soldiers before.
But different to the guys that were the other guys were
What you s-
Acrosian.
the other
They
guys
were
were
Acrosian. Acron, yeah. Yeah.
So he says, myself and my companion, we are patrolling the roads. There's been some attacks on the roads, and we're keeping we're keeping watch. For some reason we drew that short straw. The 2 days, 3 days. He looks over at the companions. I think it's about 3 days. Yeah. A group of Acroans were attacked by a chimera on the road, and not been many travelers on it since. So just confused as to what you're doing. And making sure you're okay.
I'm glad we made our camp off the road.
It's a very good decision. Camping on the road is mildly suicidal, I would say.
Do you know where the attacks were?
From here?
Relative from where we are, yes. Thank you, Amos.
The attack on the Acroans was north. But they've been reported along the road. There was a homestead that was burned to the ground. That was closer to Miletus, actually to the south of here. But we haven't seen it yet. We're kind of scouting, keeping close to the tree line, so that we can get there if it attacks and hopefully hide from it. Because
I see you're moving quite quickly as well.
Yes, we're not wanting to linger out in open space when a chimera is about. It's that's ill will at its best.
Well, I guess we'll let you continue on with your scouting.
I just wish to bid you warning. Be careful of the road south in case it is down there. You do well not to trifle with it.
If you come back by this way, can you check in with us through the night? If you're riding back by,
we won't be back this night. We're heading on
Okay.
we're heading on almost all the way up to Acroas
Okay.
and then back. We're off to deliver messages, gather news, and then we'll be coming back. So
Are there other riders coming?
I maybe from
behind
Acroas.
you?
Miletus is not sending people until this is dealt with. They cannot risk it. It's too dangerous to send out anyone other than someone that can move fast. And myself and my compatriot are the best at that. It's what we do.
Well, thank you for the heads up.
No worries.
Yeah.
Would you guys know if there's a bounty for this chimera? Can we make up some gold by going and hunting it?
I mean, the 12 would be very appreciative, I'm sure. You could probably get some gold from them. Those that have been
the
Miletus,
rulers of Miletus.
Yeah, there you go. The rulers of Miletus. Those of so Azoth and Lyndall, you both know that.
Totally.
The rest of you,
I would know as well, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you'd know of them as well. Yeah, you'd know. Well, yeah, they're the rulers.
Amos.
Everyone would know that. Everyone would know that they're the
I know.
Something to
I'm
prove
included.
today.
Probably. Later, you'd know that as well. That's kind of the governing body of Miletus is called the 12.
Yeah. and a bit
Yes,
more than that.
I imagine there would be. I imagine there would be some form of reward if you could slay it and prove it. But be very wary that they can be fearsome beasts. I believe from the reports of the Acroans, they know that it has a dragon head and a dragon tail, and it checks out with the homestead being burned. And they said something about it's something about, I think it was a ram, but they do not know the third head. The fire took out most of the soldiers, and from there they hid before collecting their dead and moving on. But I must bid you a good day. We must travel with haste, but do take care.
Be safe.
Safe travels.
And you too. May the gods guide you. And they take off.
Which god? No. The god of passage? Oh, God. Linda, stop praying. Stop.
So yeah, they take off into the night, and you guys kind of head back to your camp.
Crazy. A
Chimera.
We would all know what that is, though, too.
All right, everyone.
The in question.
Yeah, chimeras are not an uncommon thing within Theros. You've heard of them. Whether or not you've seen them, take that judge for yourself in the travels you've done in the wild. I think some of you probably for sure, probably not all of you. They aren't super common, but you know that they can come in many different forms, and they roam the different areas of Miletus, of Theros, very like separately. So some of them will, and as they roam, they typically will roam and kill and plunder.
We need to make sure we're extra watch tonight. I mean, thank God we have our own vicious beast points at the cat to help to help us with the night watch.
Which are you pointing at the cat or at Fluffy?
Not at the cat. At the cat. All right, not at Fluffy. At the cat.
At the cat. Okay,
It starts to point towards Fluffy and then points towards the cat.
The domesticated one.
He just launches up a little bit, just like on his front paws.
Moves up a little bit.
We're up now.
I mean,
Alright.
even then, like, chimeras are good because there's 3 trophies in one, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
3 heads to mount for the 1 kill. So I don't know.
I get it.
Generally, they go good. Do I know they tend to sell?
I don't think you necessarily know that, but probably Fluffy would, I think. You've probably hunted things before. Roll me I don't think you have to roll. I don't think you really need to roll for this. You've seen bounties before. You've never taken one for a chimera because it's only ever been you and Amos, and that's much too big a prize for the two of you. But you know that the reward for those can be upwards of like sometimes over 1,000 gold. Like these are things that this is a thing that a lot of that people lose a lot of money if it's on a main road, and it's something that the polises very quickly attempt to rid, so that they can get the merchants moving again. So typically the merchant guild pays very heavily for these things to be removed.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we talk to them first, and then if there's an opportunity for us to go hunt it down, we do it after we go to Miletus. That's just kind of my thought, but I don't know what you guys think. But
Yeah.
we have
I
some
think.
precious cargo at the moment.
Well, that's what I was about
Yeah.
to say. I think we should head towards Kahir and kind of get rid of any worry for Vyas and start that process. But I definitely think we should speak to Aventos and then have his input on possible chimera. What would you call it?
Yeah, I'll check in with Dornanos.
So for now, you're just gonna rest.
Yeah, we're just heading
Yeah.
back to the camp and just going to do same watch as last time, I guess, except we're including a later in this watch.
Yeah.
Looks towards later. Would you like to be included?
I'd love to be included. Thank you. And then hopefully Cat can help as well throughout the night.
The cat can just keep watch all night.
Beautiful.
Depends how much you guys trust the cat.
What did you say you named the cat? Sorry,
Gideon.
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 Is that alright? Can I name it Gideon, Dell?
You know of Gideon. You've heard of Gideon, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I named the cat Gideon.
You've heard more of Kythion than you have of Gideon, but you know of him.
Right.
The name Gideon rings a bell for you as well, Lyndall. Gideon was a great champion of Heliod before his massive fall. At that time, he was known as Kythion. Before something happened, and he became a world walker.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit down in my camp and volunteer to do first watch and start playing a tune on my sackbut. We'll just call it the Song of Rest. Not that we need it, but be something to help people fall asleep to.
Some nice calming music. For clarity there, Aleta, it looks like a trombone.
Like a trombone. I'm going to write that down.
Sackbut is the early edition of a trombone. It's not something you've ever seen before. This is the first time you've ever seen it, any instrument like that. But he sits there and...
You can wake me for second watch, Lyndall.
Will do, Aesop.
I will be taking glass watch again.
That's like
You can
third
always,
watch?
you can always
My
put
man.
down for that. No.
For the sake of brevity,
I can go hunt and you can get the camp ready.
The night travels. Each watch travels through without any event.
6:11.
You're very, everyone keeping their eyes peeled, half at the sky, more than their surroundings. After the talk of chimeras, but nothing seems to come to pass. As the morning comes, and it's Amos's last watch, the cat still sitting there, keeping its eyes peeled. Do you want to go hunting?
I would like to go hunting.
Yeah. Roll me a survival check. You're still asleep. This is during. Oh, so. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah,
He did say that he was going to
Yeah, sure. Both of you can go hunting together. Roll me a survival check to maybe find some tracks or something. Okay.
Oh, thank God, I rolled a 4.
Okay. So you find some tracks that possibly lead to some game. You're not with a 20. You find some tracks that look like they belong to to some form of sheep. You think?
Bleep, bleep,
Damn.
or heaps.
No, would you like me to possibly go at them with my bow first before you run directly at them with your great axe out? Oh, you do have a javelin. I can shoot 320 feet with my short bow. I will say.
I know. Like you guys. Well, I mean, you don't see it. You've got to track it.
Okay.
You gotta get there, yeah.
Okay.
You follow the things. Cool.
Yeah.
Easy.
And I'm following it in tow. And I'm
Easy.
trying to
Roll me
keep
a
Fluffy
stealth-
down.
Roll me a stealth check.
Yeah,
both
I
of
was
you.
say both. Okay. Mine's good. Oh,
Don't just get to like creep up on a creature for free.
Fuck, I'm rolling bad. 10.
You rolled terribly.
It's a sheep, and they hear everything, dude.
Yeah, you wanna. Hunting is.
The perception's rather shit.
Is it? Okay, cool.
As you are going through the woods, so you won't be able to get a clear shot for 300 feet. You can't see
true.
clearly for that kind of distance. But as you follow, you see bits of fleece stuck to trees, and you kind of track it along.
Actually, I need to pick those up. I will pick those up, please.
Sure.
I actually need those as part of one of my
They've
spells.
actually got they almost look like they shine.
Oh,
Or
I'm picking them up. Yes.
as you approach and you kind of get a sight on it from maybe about we'll say 150 feet away, so about 50 meters. You see what is before you is something you've heard of but not seen. It is a ram that has a starry-like fleece. These what you know to be called a Nyx fleece ram.
Nyx fleece ram. Spelled Knix.
NYX.
No,
Nyx.
NYX.
Can you make a cloak of stars with the fleece?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely want the fleece.
I guess
You
that's
do
not actually
know
a
that
physical-
the fleece of these creatures is very valuable and is used to create certain magical. It has magical properties to it.
Do not fuck this up.
Somebody's.
Oh, good question. Good question.
Robbie the sheep.
This is a wild
Okay,
area.
It's wild. It's wild. Do I have advantage?
It has
Yeah,
a
you
col-
got it up next to the barn.
No,
Do I have
you no-
advantage? Because we're trying to sneak.
You're unseen, but you are 150 feet away. Your short bow attack is 120 feet. You do not have.
Is it? I thought it was 320.
Your long range is 320. But if you're
Oh,
attacking at long range, you are attacking with disadvantage. So it'll be a normal attack because you are unseen, but you will not be able to get your sneak attack. You'd have to move
So
forward another 30 feet.
yeah, I gotta move. For me to move forward another 30 feet, I have to roll another sneak. I'm assuming.
You would have to roll another stealth check. Yeah. Now, as you're actually really trying to approach it carefully.
Okay, I have the best because I've got proficiency. All right, it's just down to the roll, or I can take the normal shot with like just 1d. No, but
he's got advantage because he's
I would have
unseen.
advantage.
Great roll.
Yeah, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and move forward stealthily.
Roll the stealth.
No.
I was gonna say I can see Fluffy getting antsy. Just
Come on.
He's got. He's got the cat like antsy paws. He's like down. Like
Roll the stealth.
Okay. I can't believe it. I voted not one.
Oh god.
As you take a step forward, you step on a branch and it snaps, and you watch its head perk up, and then it bolts off.
I can't believe that. I've rolled a nat one off that.
You can keep tracking it, but it is
bro,
absolutely bolting.
Yeah, it's
and
because
you're
it's
in
got that
Chimera
fleece as well.
territory, man.
Oh, I
And
can't
you're
believe that.
already like a bit of a distance away from the camp.
Oh, amazing.
That would have been my attack roll anyway, even if I rolled that. Who knows what that would have been. Oh, not 20! I can't do this. I can't do this.
Never look behind the curtain.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just wasted that one.
Make a survival check.
All right, we're not using those 2 dice ever again.
It looks like you can kind of see the direction it took off, but at this point, once you've approached, it is gone. It looked like it took off faster than you could catch it. No idea how long it will run for.
Yeah. I pocket my.
These are like little fragments of fleece. There's not much to it.
I still need them for my minor illusion spell, so I'll still take them. But
you only need the one. It doesn't consume it.
Yeah.
Unless the spell says.
Yeah. I'm heading straight back after that. After that twig under my hoof. I'm heading straight back.
The second breakfast missed.
Wait. You have an advantage on stealth checks that require you to move quietly.
Wait, yes, I've got Elvenkind boots.
Wait, so that wasn't that 20?
Second roll was
Your
a
second
20.
roll was the nat 20. You're still.
Because that was a general actual roll.
Your
hooves, because of your silent hooves, you have an advantage on stealth checks that rely on you to move quietly.
Move silently.
That is the item that we gave you. So we're using the nat 20 on the stealth roll, and you can approach.
Oh my god.
Holy crap! Keeping track of your items is ridiculous.
Holy! I forgot about my magical item. Oh, I gotta remember that for next time. Okay, well, in that case,
you approach quietly. Your steps not making a sound, and you can get up. You feel confident getting within like 100 feet of this thing, 30 meters away.
Okay. Cool.
So what stealth check wouldn't require you to move quietly though?
Where someone's looking at you. If someone is looking in the direction, and it's less about you being heard and more about you being seen, then he doesn't get the advantage. Because that's the difference, right? If you're moving off like 300 meters away, you're not being heard. That doesn't matter. But if someone's trying to look at you, then you don't get advantage on that.
If he had invisibility spells, right, then his stealth check would be to not be heard.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, he doesn't have that, but
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm pulling out my short bow and I'm making my attack.
Roll with an attack with advantage because you are an unseen attacker.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy.
I want freaking lamb chops for breakfast.
I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Holy shit.
Okay, so it's a 26 to hit.
So hits. Roll me the damage.
Alright, so it's a 1d6.
Least with blood.
Sneak attack is 2d6.
Plus 2d6, then plus 4. So it's 3d6 plus 4, right?
No, all the dice are doubled.
Yeah, and then double it.
Hold
on, I have to get my other dice. Alright, so it's 6d6 you said, right?
Yep.
Wait, so minimum it's like a minimum of 10 damage.
Alright,
yeah, the ram, minimum. Yeah.
Oh.
And the ram of Nyx is
Jesus Christ.
now
Okay,
extinct. He killed all of them. One shot.
28. 28 damage.
Explode.
Only just.
Oh, really?
27.
Oh,
27?
oh, let's go!
Your shot pierces straight, like right behind its rear, its front foot, and just pierces it straight through the heart, and it takes one step and then falls over.
Oh.
I didn't think
My
you
s-
guys were going to be able to kill it because
My shot was true.
You needed the nat 20 to actually kill it.
Yeah, I
You
That
weren't going
went
to kill
from
it. without
being
nat 20.
the worst situation to the best situation.
literally, I can't believe that. Holy crap.
It's not a roller
Completely-
coaster.
Oh, so cool.
Completely
I love
polarized.
you. Okay.
Yeah, we're going back to the camp.
Oh my
As heroes. Oh, that's crazy.
Do I recognize what it is when he walks up to camp?
You recognize it as a Nyx Fleece ram, yeah.
My jaw just drops.
Yeah, just in shock.
So
Bro, my jaw is still on the ground. I
So
can't
I'm,
believe I've done it. I can't believe I did it.
all the last day you were trying to prove something.
I did it. I finally did it, guys.
You walk
I've
back
been
into-
hooked.
You cook up a wonderful
Yeah,
feast of mutton
Yeah.
for breakfast.
yeah, I look at you guys. I'm like really confused, and I'm like, you won't believe this. I had a dream that you were out hunting this ram, but you stepped on a twig and it got away. What
Oh
are
my
the
God.
what are the
Could you
odds?
imagine?
I didn't think this would happen, but you notice that with the ram dead as you pick it up, its fleece seems to stop shining.
Oh. Maybe it had to be alive. You have to shear it alive or something. Damn. That's
What
alright,
about the fleece that he collected
It's
before?
also seems to have faded.
So all the fleece has to. So you have to capture it alive. You probably have to grapple it or something to catch
Yeah,
it.
but how are you supposed to
You're
catch
not
it?
sure. This is like you've not had like you've heard of the name. You've not heard of any more. I actually don't think any of you can even roll a check for that. I don't think any of you would have any knowledge
No.
of that side of things.
That sucks. It still tastes good.
Actually,
Yeah, it's delicious.
maybe
Yeah, OBS was muted. My
I
bad.
think you might.
Sorry.
Roll me a
Sorry,
history
Linda.
check.
My history's +4.
My
Not about-
mute button
this isn't about
on my
Oh,
for my
it's
Discord is the same mute button
It's
for
about where you
OBS, and
guys
so
are
I've
from.
clicked it, and it was all mixed up for some reason. I don't know why.
22.
Yeah, I'm back now
So
though.
you know of the
Thanks for letting me know.
that there are some wild Nyx Fleece rams, but most are kept secret in farms, and from what you know of in your background, you know that there are that it is taken in great care to shear that these rams are sheared and do require to be alive.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Yeah, it's amazing
well
breakfast,
telling it, but-
guys. But this thing was definitely more valuable alive. If you haven't gathered that by now.
Well, wish we'd known that before I shot it. That's okay though. Still
I
good.
just saw
Breakfast is the
meat.
most important meal of the day.
Good.
I'll take the meat.
All right. The morning
So
passes.
can I'll shear it with what I can and like.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you get
okay,
you get a
and then-
full fleece. That isn't a really super nice fleece. Like this was a wild animal, so the fleece is like matted a little bit,
Yeah,
but
needs
it
to
is it is still a very fine wool. Like
Yeah.
it may not be it doesn't seem to contain that magical essence to it anymore, but it is still a very nice wool, and you can take it with you.
Okay. I'm just
Quite a
gonna
lot
put
of
it
wool.
down
You
as
gotta
like
put it in a big old bag.
yeah. I'm just gonna put it down as like full ram fleece.
Ram fleece, no worries. Anyone else doing anything before you start heading off for the day? Got a day and a half travel.
Is there anything we can do to like save? Like, do we eat the whole thing, or like can we carry some of it with
I
us?
mean, you
or
probably can't eat. You probably wouldn't eat the whole thing.
no, I wouldn't have thought so. Yeah,
If
I
you
reckon
want
we'll
to
carry some.
with you, you can. Sure.
We can carry some with us.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess we just head on our way.
Excellent.
Yep.
You guys start. Where about? What way? How are you heading there? Are you heading along the road? What are you doing?
Yeah. Should we?
Well, do we want to travel on the road with the Chimera?
I think we'll go back on the road. Like the road. How is there a clearing either side of the road, or
About
like
100
what's?
meters either side of the road
Yeah.
before you reach anything. Off to the western side
Yeah.
is more hilly and plainy.
Yeah.
This kind of eastern side that you guys are on is more of the foresty side.
Mm.
I don't want to get snuck up on if we're walking through the forest. That's all.
We can walk within like the 100-meter kind of clearing next to the tree line.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah,
But
that's probably
maybe
a
not.
really good
Maybe
idea.
not on the road.
On the road.
Yeah.
and we can dart into
That
the
way-
forest
We
if
break
need
our
be.
profile at least. with
Yeah. That way, then we've got a little bit of cover, rather than being out in the open.
Let's do it. Let's hit the road.
Yep.
that. Does that make our travel slower?
If you're heading on the road, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just you're just walking?
No, we're just walking.
You're just
on the
if you're
closest
just
side
traveling
we
on-
can to the
no,
forest. Yeah.
Then that you're not losing any. You're not losing
Yeah.
any speed.
Okay.
then.
Yeah.
Who's kind of out in front of the party?
Probably me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll me a
I think
perception
Cat
check.
going further out
Yep,
if I
cool.
can.
Oh, do we want to do the blind walking thing with the cat in front? Do we want to do that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine by
See
me.
that?
You got to
Okay.
carry me. That's my one payoff.
You
I
can-
can't see, so
Well,
You can like
can he
hold.
hold?
Yeah.
Would
You have to carry me. I don't say that. I say I have to be carried.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you don't know the spell, so yeah.
My legs don't work.
Okay, no. No, I'm not down to carry someone. I'm not that strong. My strength is not good.
I mean, I
have to
could.
roll a strength.
You can just check it periodically to see what you see too.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
for a
fine.
second,
I'll
Yeah.
explain whatever I see.
So roll me a perception check for your for Gideon, and roll me a perception check, Fluffy as well.
12.
23 with a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
How far ahead is your cat?
I was gonna say like somewhere between 60 and 80 feet. So not too far, but
Not
not
too
too
far?
close.
It does notice it. It sees something in the air off in the distance. Fair way, but it is there.
They call like guys, there's something over in the distance in the air.
This is about midday at this point. You guys are...
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to do?
Do we fight it or do we try to go around it?
We can try and hang,
Off
I
in the
guess, in the tree
distance, right?
line.
Looks like it's coming this way.
Do we want to hang in the
Looks
tree
like
line?
it's coming here.
Is there cover other than trees?
I'm gonna tell Gideon
Trees
to
off to
start.
the
Shoulders
right.
and
That's
stuff?
all you can really see.
It's heading this direction, guys. We need to make a decision real quick.
I think we jump in the tree line and see what happens.
If worst case scenario, if we can hide, we can all stealth, or some of us stealth. Some of us could get surprise attacks on it if it decides to attack us.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Gideon to start running back towards us, and I'm gonna watch behind his back, just
Yep.
to see if he gets spooked by anything. So he's gonna run towards the center of the road, and I guess we're all hiding in the clearing.
As bait.
Well,
hiding in the
you're
woods.
like half a day's travel forward, so you're not near the clearing anymore. Like
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, like in the
yeah. So you guys all run off. You guys all run off to the trees, and the Gideon's just out in the middle of the road.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna get ready just
It's
to
gonna get fried.
like flick.
You as you all stand there, you begin to start to hear the wings,
Okay.
and then it goes, and then you see it suddenly tuck and drop and dive down from a couple hundred meters, and then you're gonna.
So, yeah.
So it comes down and then sees this thing, and you all watch as Gideon, sitting in the middle of the road, suddenly vanishes, and is and is sitting on top of Aleta's shoulder.
That's sick. Sorry.
Nice.
And then you watch the the chimera.
I got half of that because
As its
my-
head, yeah,
Yeah,
But it
gonna
was
be
kind of
awesome
sick
when
though.
as its
That's
heads
the-
look around, look around in all directions.
Do we have to roll stealth checks?
Roll me stealth checks. Those that stealth.
Yeah,
Or everyone.
Oh.
13.
No.
Nine.
Also, roll with disadvantage. Fluffy,
Oh,
as you
oh
are
come
carrying
on.
The carcass of a ram.
Oh no!
I can
No.
smell it.
While you are walking through the lands of a chimera. I will
Give him the
point
sheep,
that
bro.
out now.
Fair enough.
What have we got?
Give it to him.
He's not the smartest. I rolled
We
a
like our meat, okay?
I rolled a 3. So 6. No, 5.
5. Okay.
I rolled a 17.
9.
9. Okay.
Is it stealth?
The
Yeah, stealth check.
chimera.
Yeah, for
looks
anyone that was
over-
doing stealth checks.
The chimera looks over towards where you guys are and starts to fly in that direction. You see now this white-bodied, white fur body. One head has the head of a blue dragon on it. It's and then it has the head of a ram in the middle, and on the left is what looks like some form of eagle or cockatrice. It has these large leathery wings on its back and this tail that looks scaled as it starts to come towards you.
What did you say the body was again?
The body looked like that, was furred like that of maybe like a lion or something. And I would like you all to roll for initiative, please.
Oh shit.
We don't get a chance before.
Who's
so bad.
successfully stealthed?
You
I
don't
don't
get
know
the chance
yet.
to attack, but there are those of you that are hidden.
We just don't know who yet.
What were the rolls that you each rolled again?
Mine was
Six.
Had a
17.
13.
6.
As off was
My
9.
vote.
I'll tell you now, none of you will get advantage on your attacks.
Okay.
You don't know that, but when you go to attack, I'm going to be like, you don't have advantage.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
So let me. Oh, actually, Salha, do you still have Astral Tabletop? Do you remember your login?
Oh. Ooh.
You've still got it somewhere.
Still in the crypt.
So just as like a DM question, real quick,
Yep.
because I haven't played D&D really before. In this case, I know I've watched stuff where people have had an opportunity to, prepare a spell. Like, for example, I could cast, I don't know, for whatever reason, I could do like Blade Ward on myself real quick.
Yep.
We weren't able to do that because we tried to hide and stealth, right? Is that
Yes.
the?
So
Yeah, okay.
you guys tried to
So-
stealth, and then it saw you, and now the encounter is starting. If you guys wanted to prepare actions to attack, that would be different.
Then we wouldn't have hid,
Yeah,
right?
but
We wouldn't have tried to hide from
you
it.
haven't got a surprise round because
Mm.
you didn't surprise the creature. The creature has seen you, and the encounter has started. Whereas if you guys had
Cool.
hidden a little more, been like, oh yeah, I want to prepare a spell to attack when it turns towards us, then it's like, okay, well now you can get your surprise round.
Cool.
But it was much more about trying to avoid detection than it was anything, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, you
Yeah.
guys all rolled really poorly. And it was like a group check.
Oh.
But yeah, even then, it was just a lot of
Fluffy,
failures.
Distract it with the mutton, man.
I'm gonna throw the
Throw the
mutton. I'm gonna
mutton!
throw the
Throw the
mutton.
mutton!
throw the sheep. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you? Yeah. Do you know if you've still got your login?
Yeah, that's my account there.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. You will have a notification through very shortly, hopefully. Come on. Why is it not letting me invite? New? Okay. No users found. It's
Oof.
account's probably glitched. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
I'm so upset that nicks Ram. We don't get the fleece.
I didn't even
Cool.
think you guys would kill it.
Well,
You
could
had
we
to
have
roll
like?
the nat 20.
But if we didn't kill it, like, and we injured it, we would be been able to catch it?
And then what do we do
maybe.
with it?
Maybe next time. Well, we
You have a wounded
True.
sheep fighting a
True.
chimera at
no,
this
but
point.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, in this situation, it wouldn't have
In
worked.
hindsight, yeah.
We-
yeah.
We would've
you've
just-
got your invite there.
Thrown the ram at the chimera and then run away.
So much. I still can't believe that interaction.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Because imagine if I didn't roll that second time, I would have had to roll again, and it would have had to. It might have been something else.
So funny,
It's just
dude.
nuts the way that played out. That's crazy.
That was really funny. Okay. So let's go. Let me just bring up my map. Oh, that's. Oh, did I not? Give me a sec. What to do when the DM didn't build a map? Yikes. This.
Can we take a little break?
Yeah, this is a good time for
Yep.
a break.
All right, cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's take a quick break. Thank you.
Bit of a hold music.
Everyone, go grab a drink. Go grab whatever. If you want to grab a drink.
Yep.
Chill out. I'll just quickly do this. It'll only take me a moment, but joys of, people uploading content online.
Mm.
A lot of this kind of stuff can just be found relatively easily.
Well, guys, really glad that you guys have joined us. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. So yeah, we're just gonna have a quick break and then we'll get back into our combat. So we're gonna be gonna fight a chimera. That's gonna be a bit of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Leave some comments. Leave a comment underneath, so that give us some tips, give us some ideas of what you want us to do, and I'll pass them on to Pebble, our DM, to lead us into who knows what. But yeah, really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I love it. I can see 5 of you there at the moment, so thank you so much for coming and chilling. And yeah, it means a lot. I'm sucking it low at the moment. Go for the head. Yeah, definitely, we'll go for the head. How are you been?
Do the job pretty well.
But yeah, no, I'm having heaps of fun. This is a really cool campaign that
Could you use the map
Pebbles
from
sorted
the
up,
first,
and
fight
he's
we
sort
did,
of
first
set up.
episode?
So
I could, but I've actually got another map up now.
but yeah, give me a sec, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy listening to the dulcet sounds of these boys.
Yes, you are just
All
on
right.
the title screen at the moment. I will change you to the actual screen shortly. I'll drag you all into the map that we're actually playing on in a second. that's what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I haven't got my distances right, but that's kind of fine. I don't really mind too much. Just be a quick little bit. Okay. Sure, that's.
Is that how you spell it? Ananda, I was trying to work out how to spell it before.
While we're waiting, what is Aleda's AC?
29. Oh, sorry. AC's 15.
Jesus,
Okay.
29.
Holy, everybody in our party except for me, it's 15 on their AC.
Yeah.
I'm
Really? That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm 16 now.
The reason I know is I can help with that, depending. So.
I'm 16 now, Grub, by the way.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still 15.
Okay. If you'd all like to see, you're all currently in amongst the tree
yes.
line,
Ooh.
with the chimera off in the distance.
Oh, Lord. Lordy.
Somebody's going to die tonight.
Don't say that.
It's just gonna be me.
The good. No, actually, I'm not going to say anything.
Don't say anything. Nah. Don't do it.
Please say.
Don't do it.
I changed my mind.
Don't do it.
So Varyas is kind of has never walked, like has just kind of sat back further into the trees.
Damn, Aleda, you kind of spunky.
Imagine some scars on the face.
Nah.
Ghost? The fuck's this ghost?
That's
It
fine.
should have it should have its name changed.
Oh, it's Gideon?
No, it's Varyas.
Via.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Initiatives.
Oh.
What do we got?
Oh, what do I...
If people are here.
I remember what I rolled. I'll roll again.
10 for Amos.
10 for Amos.
Oh my goodness.
Fluffy.
7.
Azoth.
5.
Jesus,
Lyndall.
man. 6.
Aled.
Jesus.
I'm 19.
Hey.
Well, the good thing is, because we're so all close together, I mean, it doesn't. It's just the order, at least.
Yeah,
Right.
he's just gonna no big deal. He's just gonna one-shot one of us before
Very
we can
true.
do it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Someone's gonna get turned into fried chicken before.
Smosh.
Lyndall,
Okay.
you know, from what they said earlier, they said it was a blue dragon.
Okay.
You know that means that it breathes lightning.
I thought so.
Yeah, I knew that too. But no, I know that. My character doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I just think it looks cool.
Well, if I knew that, then
Tell the group.
I would tell the group for sure. Look out, guys! This chimera is shocking.
Yeah, he's
But
pretty.
In the midst of
Everyone
battle.
loses inspiration.
On his,
Everyone is-
just I pick up Lyndall's sack, but womp 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 womp.
Give me that.
Give me a performance check. With
I'm gonna roll.
disadvantage, You've never touched this instrument. I mean, I'm joking. You've don't have time to do this, but
I mean, I'm sad that I had rolled disadvantage because I rolled a 19 on my first roll, but I got a 9. Performance 9, just 9.
you walk over and Lyndall's just like, no, like, what are you doing?
Stay in your lane, cat.
So are we all ready to kick off again?
Yeah.
After-
Let's
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So the chimera rears around and starts to look towards you. And first up, we have Aleta.
Hey.
All right. I think I'd like to just. All right. How far away is that?
If you press shift and drag, yes,
About 145 feet.
100.
Yeah. 150
Quite
feet
far.
from you.
It's like 3.
From you, 145, yeah. 140, 145.
I think.
You remember, you can always ready in action.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a spell. Do I have to specify what spell? I'm probably going to ready a shield spell.
Ready a what?
A shield spell?
That's a reaction, so you'd ready a spell that costs an
Oh,
action.
sorry. Okay,
So
then
you
I'll
can-
go. I'll just go and Agonizer's Scorcher then.
Yeah, and are you holding it for if it gets in range?
Yes, until it's in range.
Yeah, sure.
Which is 30 feet.
Only 30 feet, yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Bones.
And is that what you're doing? You're gonna move it all, or you're just gonna stay there and do that?
I might move forward 30 feet.
Okay.
Forward.
Which is about.
About
He's a brave one.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
That puts you. Yep. Cool.
Oh man. I mean, Aleta, no.
Someone come out, please.
You're dead.
Chimera is going to have its turn.
Brings a whole new meaning to one shot.
Hopefully it can't come all that
And it
distance.
will move to here.
Yeah, it's got flying. It can go a long way.
Holy.
That just moves 70 feet.
60.
60.
Just its movement.
Huge.
Um,
It's like
Yeah, it's enormous.
Then it is going to use its action to dash and close the distance. And it
Crap.
will get within 30 feet, so you will get the chance to use your Scorcher.
So line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide and emanates in a direction. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. I'll make a dexterity saving throw for the Chimera. That is a 13. I think that is. I think your spell save's higher than that.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, I believe it is. So I've
It's
got
like
plus.
15.
Yeah.
Um,
So where does it say on the
So-
sheet your spell save?
it should be on the right hand side.
Underneath
um,
inspiration, next to your speed.
Oh yeah, 15's right. Cool,
So
so
roll
then-
me 3d8.
Oof,
Beautiful.
nice one.
3d8 and
Oh,
get 6.
A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Takes.
Unlucky.
You watch as it looks like it almost just gets out of the way and just kind of the fire just kind of clips one of its paws as it lands right in front of Aleta.
Well, that's atrocious.
Next up is Amos with Fluffy on deck.
Okay, we will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the Chimera.
Okay, it is marked.
Do I do that one?
Now, I would like to point out, I think I've been doing sneak attack wrong. You proc sneak attack when someone was within 5 feet of it, so you don't just have to have advantage. So because a target is within 5 feet, if you attack, you will get your sneak attack at the moment because you have an ally within 5 feet of the target, which I believe is how rogues are meant to work and how I forgot that they work.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, that changes slightly what I was going to do. Okay. Well, in that case, I will use my short bow and attempt to attack it. I believe I'm within 100 feet or so.
Yeah, easily within 100 feet. No worries
Cool.
there.
All right.
let
So
me
roll
just-
with advantage.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the mark icon on it. It's going to be this little X. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be... Oh, there. Perfect.
Cool. All right. Let's see.
It is marked.
That is atrocious. My God. I mean, I doubt this hits, but it's a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Okay,
past
well,
it.
I've marked it. Okay, I know that's it. I already used my bonus action.
You've got your
didn't
movement left, that's all.
I? I might just move a little bit more to the left.
Sure. You can move your own.
Oh, I can move my own.
character. In this one, go for it. Yeah, there's this kind of combat. You can do whatever, like you guys can move. There's nothing to be hidden.
Move to
Alright.
there. Yep.
Fluffy, you're up.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go right up into his grill. He's within 35 feet. And I'm going to try and swing it in with my giant great axe. And I'm going to do a reckless attack.
Sure.
Thank goodness it was a reckless attack. That's a natural 20. Let's go.
Roll me damage. Big hit.
Goodness. Alrighty. That's a terrible roll. 12, 14. 19 damage, 19 slashing, and 8. 10 radiant.
29 in total.
Nice.
Crack with a massive blow into the cockatrice head, and it cleaves part of its neck, and it screeches out.
He got too into character.
I got
it's still alive. But
7.
It is. It looks like it is in a lot.
No, that was in character. It hit its. It hit its.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Lyndall, you're up with Azoth on deck.
Yo.
I am just going to move up, like literally, like right there, and then with my bonus action, cast. No, it's just an action. Okay, so Mind Sliver. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
So that's your. Yep. So Mind Sliver. Yep. Go for it.
Yep.
So that's a saving throw on my part.
I've tried, Ben.
That's a fail.
But
So it
my
takes a small amount of damage. I think 1d6 damage.
1d6. Yep.
And then I have
my
to
GoPro
take
wasn't working
1d4
properly to get
from
it
its
done.
Next saving throw or attack.
Yeah.
So I need to try and find something that's going to work.
Takes a single point of damage.
I think I'll try and get when I get my new
and I
cam.
will remove 1d4 from
eventually.
its attack or saving.
Oh, that'll be my face cam, and then I'll use this cam
And
as
I'm gonna look towards
the dice
Fluffy, and
cam,
I'll put
but
my sack button.
doesn't
I'm gonna
really
go,
work, unfortunately.
and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, I love it.
Nice.
You are inspired.
I've got my D6. Thank you.
Why would you not be after that? Put your cool glasses on. They're your inspired glasses.
Yes.
Azoth, you're up.
Oh
With
my
Alata
goodness.
on deck.
I am going to summon my Hex Blade, and I'm going to run. Where am I got? 25 feet. Cool. I can make it there. I'm going to move right yonder. With my action, I'm going to don my.
Yeah,
Local
but I
stars.
enjoy rolling actual dice
My
though.
bonus
And
action,
then, like,
I'm
I
going
understand the
to
digital
cast
roll stuff,
Hex
but I
Blades
much prefer
curse.
actual dice.
It is cursed.
I just need to try and
Yeah, let's just
work out a
debuff it
way
to death.
to get the
So you
get the
okay,
camera to work. I think
so
that'll work. That'll work.
Azoth,
It'll work
run
alright.
out and flip over this cloak of white of like this bluish blackish cloak of stars as he reaches forward and this black energy extends down his hand, and then you watch as these shadowy tendrils wrap around the chimera and seem to just like encompass its body. Alenda, you're up. Yeah, I think that's it from you, Azoth. That's your action, bonus action, whatever. So, Alenda.
Because sorry, I'll just
Yes.
because Lyndall also has like similar stuff. Because I've cursed it, does he also get?
Each one is individual for you because it only
Okay,
gives you
alright.
benefits. Like each curse is a purely self-beneficial thing.
But if you both were to hex it and then I kill it, you both get the HP for it.
You both would get the HP, yes.
That's cool.
But like it's but yeah, it's because it's just like it would be different if you were casting Hex the spell, because Hex
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask that on my next turn.
you could both cast Hex on it and just pick different saving throws. I don't think there's anything that stops a creature from having two forms of Hex on it, because again, the extra damage is just damage that you deal, and then it just debuffs the saving throw. So you could both have Hex on it, and you could both have your Hexblade's Curse on it.
I don't actually have Hex as but yeah,
I'm just
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alenda, you're up. Or sorry, Aleda.
So Alata's going to, for a bonus action, start to hum subtly at first, and then she's going to draw her Frostbrand rapier.
You will see Aleda start to hum and gracefully step aside, and almost as her body almost looks like it's weaving or dancing. She reaps, and in amongst the motions, it's almost unclear when she draws forward this beautiful blade that seems to mist around it, and it is just this stark. It's this white, pale blue rapier that she draws out.
Sick.
Nice.
And then I'd like to make a melee attack against the chimera.
Yep. Are you booming blading or just melee attack?
Oh, sorry, yeah, booming blading. So that doesn't take over or like supersede an attack.
You make a melee attack as part of booming blade, so it is
like
purely a
reckless
melee
attack,
attack, but better.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I will booming blade.
No, it's not reckless attack. It's a cantrip that you use with a.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wow, and that's just
with
a
an attack.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to booming blade. So just
Yep.
a standard attack, and then cool. Now it's saying here on the sheet that I only have +3 to hit. Am I not proficient with the sword?
Yeah. So that was something that you hadn't done yet. So in your proficiencies off to the right, where it's got like your weapons, you need to write in rapier manually because you've got to pick it for your because you are proficient with it.
Okay.
And once you write that in, so capital R, write it properly, it'll automatically give you the plus for proficiency.
Beautiful. All right, I'll change it after. Cool. So that's a 18 + 7 is 25 to hit.
It's
Beautiful. And
for sure.
1d8 on the rapier, and then +1d6 cold. Is that right?
Yep.
Beautiful. So that's Standard 8 damage and then 1 cold damage.
Sure.
Nice.
9 points of damage as your rapier blasts, as your rapier strikes into it, and if it moves, it will take an additional 1d8 damage from your booming blade. And it's probably not enough to know that.
That's it for me otherwise.
Cool.
Yep.
That means it's the Chimera's turn.
Mm.
Having just received a massive blow from you, it is going to attack. Firstly, the dragon head on its right side is going to breathe out in a line of electricity as its head arcs back, and then and this electricity cackles from its mouth and then births out, comes out from that, and that will be.
Is this to hit me or hit Matt?
This is the fun part.
Oh, it hits everybody.
Hits along that line there, so it emanates from the center of it. I can't do it with it right there. There, essentially.
Yeah.
Is that attacking Fluffy or myself?
It is hitting
both.
I need Aleta, Fluffy, and Lyndall to all make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I get advantage on dexterity saving throws on scene attacks.
Can I use a reaction?
Yep.
Spell?
Yes.
Can I absorb elements?
You certainly can.
Alright,
So as a reaction, you see Aleta flick up her hand, and this blue wall of energy seems to jump in front of her, and then you also still need to make your dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, which I have advantage on.
I believe so, yes, at the moment,
cool.
because you have...
Does that count as magic?
This is non-magical, no.
Okay.
8.
I don't believe this is technically natural.
Elemental, can I use it? Like,
So it's 18 to save.
Actually, I don't believe you have advantage. You have advantage on dexterity acrobatics checks, but not dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay. Do we just re-roll?
What do you know? Which roll did you roll 2 at the same time?
I rolled 2 at the same time.
Okay, just roll. Yeah, re-roll once.
But 5.
What did you roll, Lyndall?
My dexterity roll is 4, but I want to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction. I still take whatever damage it is. I just am able to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
sure. Roll me the damage on
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke. It makes a dexterity saving throw, I believe. On
Correct.
Hellish Rebuke,
What was your?
and that'll be a fail.
Okay.
I'm doing the damage at the moment.
Yeah. 2. Yeah.
Shot me.
2d10 and. Yeah.
what level do you
It's
cast
just
for
2d10.
that, though? I'm going to cast at second level. It adds.
I can add another one. No, I don't have that many second levels, so I want to save it for other things. So I'll just cap it at level 1. That's not bad. 13 damage for Hellish Rebuke.
Easy. You all take 36 points of
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
That
What?
is that reduced if I'm having
You take
resistance?
half.
Okay, so I take 15 still.
Yep.
Oh.
36. You take 18.
Lyndall's down, bro, I think.
Lyndall's
Whoa,
down.
whoa! You hit me for what?
36
36.
points of lightning damage.
Yep.
Because you failed your check.
Nice!
You failed your check, didn't you?
Yeah, really bad.
Holy
Yeah.
Shit.
Guys! Guys!
Did no one succeed in the save?
You hear?
No, 6 hours.
You
Yeah.
hear a
None of
real
you
sad
succeeded.
sack butt sound. as I
Particularly
fall
high
over.
DC, but all of them wrote. Like, Fluffy, what did you
Wait.
roll?
Does the
9.
Hellish
Like total 9.
Does the
That's with
Hellish
my
Rebuke
With
dexterity.
advantage?
through then?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 6
Yeah,
with,
the Hellish Rebuke,
with advantage.
Actually, I think Hellish Rebuke, you don't get the chance to cast Hellish Rebuke because it hits you and you're down
No.
and you need to respond to being hit, don't you?
It
a
says
re-
when it
reaction.
attacks. It's
When
not
it
when it
attacks, cool.
hits.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
What? So how much damage did you roll on Hellish Rebuke?
13.
13.
Okay.
Doesn't it say when taking damage?
No, it does. It actually does. Where did I
Says
read
taking
that?
damage?
Yeah, it says one reaction in which you take a response to being damaged by a creature.
So yeah, you don't get the chance
so
to
I
use
don't
it.
get that off. Yep. Cool.
Roll to maintain concentration, Dale.
Oh my goodness.
Are you concentrating on anything?
Would I need to for my blade song?
Your Blade Song isn't a concentration spell. It's only if you got a spell up that you're concentrating on.
Oh, there you go. All good.
Fluffy, you took 36 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you're down to 14?
12.
12.
It's so strong. It's so strong.
I can't believe I rolled a 4 and a 6 with advantage. It's ridiculous.
It's not done.
No.
It is.
Okay.
It's then going to attempt to bite at Fluffy.
And it has advantage too, by the way.
Because it's reckless.
Because I reckless attack and I'm not wearing my cloak.
Fluffy.
And he just rolled a nat 20.
What's your AC?
16.
Misses.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
Atrociously.
thank goodness for that.
And then
My
as it
goodness.
stands, it's going to whip its tail around at a later.
Oh my goodness.
That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Doesn't
Oh.
hit.
Doesn't it?
Does not hit.
I thought your AC was 15. Does it go up?
It was.
It was.
Nice.
Okay. That's the end of its
Is
turn.
spinning technically count as moving? I mean, really?
Pardon?
Does it spinning count as moving?
No.
Location.
I
Oh my god.
I don't think it has a reason to move, so I think it's just going to stay there. Fluffy, you're up.
Holy
Amos.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say,
yeah, Amos is first. Yeah.
Who's got the healing potions again?
Myself.
Me, Lindell, and Fluffy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Lindell.
Okay. Do I go offensive here or offensive? If I cast another spell, I lose concentration, don't I?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you cast another concentration spell, if you cast a normal spell, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Right. I'll just attack. Okay, can I bonus action cunning action? I think it is.
You want to dash?
Well, no, I want to hide.
Yeah. You're obscured.
Oh, do I have advantage at the moment? Is what I'm trying to.
You don't have
figure out.
advantage, but you get sneak attack.
Okay, I don't have advantage, but I get sneak attack. Okay, cool. All right, I will. What else do I have as? Okay, yeah, I'll just attack with my short bow again. Yep.
Roll me the attack.
Let's see. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. 11.
Yes.
I'm rolling horribly.
Still got your movement and
Yeah,
your
and my bonus action. What do I do?
You can give other people healing potions while they're down. That is a thing you can do. Just
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a ruling
Yeah.
thing that you guys know or not. That is something.
Yeah,
And we're
yeah.
playing as if it's a bonus action to do that, right?
We are playing as if it's a bonus action.
A bonus action to do that. Okay.
Or an action. You can use it as a bonus or an action.
Yeah.
Depending on what you've got.
Yeah.
left, but,
Yeah.
At least at least a bonus action.
No, but I can't get to Lindell and then give him the
No,
potion.
because you chose to attack, you can't. No.
Yeah. I didn't know that before.
He's got three. He's got three
If you knew
turns
that,
before
would
his.
you have done something different? And are you sure of that?
Nah, not really.
No.
I'm just going to use my bonus action and movement to get over to Lindell.
Okay, cool. Easy. You run over and you get next to Lindell. You see him on the ground, his body almost crackling with electricity.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's. I'm going to take it back. The electricity seems to be gone. I won't try to screw you over like I did last time. Fluffy, you're up.
Right. Okay. So is it to take our own potion of healing? How much? What is that? Is that a bonus,
Bonus
or is it it's bonus action?
Bonus action.
I'm gonna don my cloak of stars,
Yeah, boy.
and I'm gonna suck down the potion of healing that I have on me.
4 + 4.
That's 2 1s. Are you kidding me? Double
Points of
ones.
healing.
Wow. All right, that's better than nothing. And that's my turn. Yeah, that's my
You got
turn.
your movement.
No, there's no point moving. If I move, he's gonna get an attack on me, and I'll die.
Azoth, you're up with a later on deck.
Okay. If I move here, I think.
Wait, I need to do a death saving throw, right?
Oh, yep. Sorry, yep. Roll me death
20,
saving
right?
throw. Nat 20 is what.
Come on, bro.
Nope.
What is it? Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, man, it's not enough. It's 8 plus. So
Still a
10
success.
total.
Yeah, that's a success.
Let's go.
It's still.
it's
you're-
not a
you're
failure.
you're close to the death.
It's not a
So-
failure.
God, I thought it was just a straight roll for death saving.
No, plus
Maybe.
your saving
Plus your
throw
constitution.
modifier.
Is it?
Isn't it a saving throw?
It does. It's a death saving throw. It's been.
I never knew it was.
I mean, you might be right. Have we just?
Is it a straight roll?
Quick look. Okay, no, it is just flat.
So 8.
So it's
That's
a fail.
a fail.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Sorry to cock block you.
It's all good.
Um,
Amos is there.
I'd rather play by the rules in any case.
Azoth, you're up.
Okay, yeah. So because I can get to here, it's 30 feet, right?
Yep.
If I go for a melee attack, would it be with advantage for flanking?
Not an advantage, but you'll get I think because of the two people on the other side. I'd say you get the full bonus of the flanking that we're doing, which is +5 to hit.
Oh, +5 attack.
Yeah.
Oh, on top of everything else that I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, because Great Weapon Master is like -5, so it'd
Yeah.
be
So
like.
essentially, you could go Great Weapon Master and do a standard attack.
All right. I'm gonna run
Okay.
over here. I'm going to ready my my Hexblade.
Mhm.
And I am going to take the -5 penalty, which is nothing because.
Yeah. So you just won't get the bonus from the flanking attack, but so
No
you just
worries.
roll me a normal attack.
Yeah. And that'll give me a +10 if I get it. So it's a plus. Because it's hexed. No, hex is damage.
Hex is 19 crits and
but I've got-
and the +2 damage.
Oh, it's a +1 because I've got a. It's a. Oh, fucking hell.
How many
Act of the it's a
pluses,
+1
bro?
sword, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Hiya. Oh, I thought it was a 19. Oh, which would have been a crit. Fuck. 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 23 to hit.
Yeah, easy hits.
Nice.
Roll me damage.
Let's go.
2d6 plus 14.
Is it just 14?
Well, I get it. Oh no,
Hex damage as well. Is it +16?
18.
18?
Wait. So
Hex
it's got a
damage plus
+4, but a
2.
+10 for the 14, 15. Yeah, 16 plus 16.
Extent. Wow.
2d6 plus 16. Okay. That's a 6
Sick.
and 4, 10, 26.
Oh my goodness.
26 points of damage.
26.
You
That's
come up behind
awesome.
it and you crack a blow into its rear side, and it almost drops. That leg almost seems to give, and the thing is looking bloodied now.
He's not happy.
It's a later now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's later now. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and do another booming. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to do another booming blade.
Yep.
Do it.
Roll me another attack. You get +2 to attack. Because you've got a flanking ally, whereas Azoth has 2 flanking allies, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So that makes a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
Roll me damage. So you have
Let's go.
You have 1d8 and 2d6s. One of them is cold damage. One of them is lightning damage from your absorb elements.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, cool.
So 5 just standard piercing, and for cold damage is another 3, so 8, and then another 5 lightning damage.
That's dope.
Nice.
13 or what?
So 13 points of damage. As this blow strikes forward with this electrified strike, it hits, and you see this lightning crack around the body as the wound almost freezes as he pulls it out. You want to do anything else?
No, that'd be it for mine.
Okay. It is now the Chimera's turn. Now I roll to find out if it gets its breath weapon back. Nope.
Yay.
It is going to flick its body around, and as it does so, it's going to whip its tail at Alata.
Yep.
That is a 10 to hit.
Misses.
And then it is going to go for a claw swipe at Azoth as it's just after the crack on the back. It's going to attack with disadvantage because you have your cloak up.
Yeah, boy.
Did you put your cloak on as well, did you?
He put his
I
cloak
did.
up, yeah.
Nice.
Before I ran up, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good call.
That is
Lucky boys.
13 to hit.
Oh, 15's my AC. Miss.
And then it's going to go in for a bite.
Ooh.
That is 10 to hit.
Dang
Miss.
it.
Bruce!
In the
He's just
state
like-
that it's in,
Fucking love this
and
cloak.
with how wounded it is, it's going to look around, and then it's going to attempt to fly up in the air 60 feet. As it does, the 3 of
Oh.
you will get opportunity.
Oh, yes. Can I...
Kill this thing. We need the money.
Does...
Please.
Do we get the flanking bonus as well?
I'm going to say no, because you kind of get the opportunity attack as it leaves your range upwards. So you're not
okay.
really flanking anymore once it's kind of leaving your range up there.
Am I able to reckless attack?
No,
As
I believe
a-
reckless is only as your attack on your
This
turn.
is a reaction.
This is
Yeah,
an
it's a
opportunity
reaction attack, right? Yeah, so you
Yeah.
just attack.
Yeah, during my turn. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Later, you can make a spell attack because of your options if you want.
Yeah, I've also got booming blade on it, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Natural 20?
Yes!
The booming blade's
Yeah,
gonna hit
I'm
it.
glad you...
As soon as it moves, the booming blade hits it. So roll me a d8.
Takes 3.
Takes 3 damage. So we've got a nat 20. We'll all roll attacks first.
Oh, I should have done the fucking penalty.
Do we get the bonus?
No flanking.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Hits.
23.
So with
All
the
hits.
hex,
Damn.
Mhm.
with the hex, it's only like 19 and 20 are both crit, but it doesn't like normal crit, right? Just
So it's just this is just a crit.
yeah. Okay, just want to make sure.
Mhm.
So 2d6 plus 2d6,
Yep.
and then hex damage. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I've only got 1d6, so I'll roll them. That's a 6. 9,
You guys roll your damage as well while this is happening.
14 slashing, 3 radiant.
Can you do your radiant damage? Is that once for each of your turns or once per turn?
It says while raging the first crit. The weapon attack. Oh, in my turn. No, you're right. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, no. So it's just the 14 slashing from my great axe.
23 slashing.
This thing has got to be dead, surely.
How much damage are you dealing, Aleta?
That'd be 12.
Well, this is kind of a collective thing, isn't it? How do you guys want to do it?
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Lindell doesn't see it. Get to go.
We each get a head.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Get
just
one.
literally just cut
We each
off.
get a head.
Yeah. Yeah, cut off a head each.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down for that.
Oh, that's
I
so
did the
sick.
eagle.
I'll take the
I'm the dragon.
I'll take the ram then. I'll take whatever's left.
Fucking
True.
dragon.
Now you've got 2 rams on your back.
Yeah, yeah. I'm carrying 2 ram. Yeah, yeah.
Stick 'em
You
together.
All in unison as the
The
creature
ram's
takes
head
off.
on the ram carcass.
You come up underneath it and crack up with and Fluffy comes around to the side and takes a blow at the ram from almost from underneath as Azoth brings his sword out to the side and cracks into the dragon. Aleta sticking up her rapier and flicking it out to the side, and you watch as all the heads, other than the cockatrice, which you can't really remove with a rapier, all of the heads drop limp. 2 of them falling to the ground, and the third staying on the body as the chimera drops to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, being
So
hit, I'm
sick.
dead.
Well done.
Can I give Lyndall my potion of healing now?
Yeah.
So does he have to roll for it to find out what he
You roll it. You're administering it.
Oh, what is it?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4. 9.
Nice.
And he's back up.
I jump up and I'm like,
Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's
2
dead.
rounds of combat. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
You guys shredded that.
To
Well-
be fair, that was
It
just 3
shredded you guys.
people. That was 3
Yeah.
people. Me and Lyndall didn't
didn't
damage
do
it.
anything, really.
I mean, yeah, you did get the nat 20 there.
We did have 2
on
nat
yourself.
20s. I had my nat 20 and
Yeah,
then
yeah, 2
and
nat
then
20s,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, that helps.
So
Okay.
I mean,
The body of the chimera lays in front of you.
OP.
Oh man. It's,
Wanna,
messed
I
up.
would like to see if I can remove a claw from its front paw.
Yeah. Yeah, do we know what this is worth? Like, how far are we? Are we a
You're about a
day?
day's travel.
We're a day's travel.
How would
do
you
we
improve
know?
the Chimera?
I was going to say, do we know what parts of Chimera are most valuable? Do we know how to disassemble it?
Roll me a survival check.
Okay, I'm
Can I?
Amos.
Yeah.
I'm not very knowledgeable in this survival area.
Yeah, like
Possibly
if you guys-
someone who is.
Can I like go to have a look and help him and give him advantage?
You can roll with advantage yourself if you're proficient.
Okay.
With it.
Okay.
And Amos will help you look at that. And...
So I roll as well.
No. So he'll roll twice. So your helping is the action. You help someone.
Helping?
Give them
Okay,
a
yeah,
roll.
19.
Okay. You know that typically what's needed for bounties is the heads.
Yeah.
I just grab my great axe and chop off the cockatrice's head completely.
Easy. Yeah. You cut through it. It's you know, after you like the first cut into it, it was there.
It's a bird snake.
this
It's
off.
not very hard to cut
Yeah.
off, I don't think.
You also know that the you know that dragon scales can fetch a good price, and its tail is a dragon-like tail.
I would love to take my dragon head, please.
Yeah,
It is heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I don't think it's worth taking.
Fluffy, I'll swap.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Karen heap. I know.
We could always walk along
Okay.
the road and petition somebody with a cart if they pass to help us.
Fluffy, I think we should drop the
Face it up.
ram that we shot earlier this morning. I don't think it's worth carrying anymore.
It's worth for food though. It's
Not as much as a chimera head.
yeah, fair enough. That's true.
Yeah.
So I think Fluffy. I think you should be taking the heaviest
Anyone
head.
keeping watch at the moment?
No.
Answer honestly of what you think your character.
No.
Nope.
I mean, if everybody's taking heads and stuff, and I've just attempted to take a claw, I think not having anything to do, I'd take a look around.
God, where's Vyas?
Vyas is up at the edge. You guys are lucky he's keeping an eye
While
out.
this is happening, I wouldn't mind just
Vyas
investigating
calls
the.
out. Hide. Now. There's another.
No.
No.
Okay. Running, hiding.
This was the baby.
Later, with your intelligence, you remember what the men said, that it had burned down a homestead.
Oh, of
The city
course.
doesn't burn.
Doesn't burn.
Thing doesn't make fire.
Run.
There's a second.
You look up and you see off in the distance another form in the sky.
Crap.
You guys can all just run.
Yeah,
to the
yeah, running into the trees.
Okay, so I think you've got the heads on you,
Yep.
but nothing else.
I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to cut the tail off. Is there enough time to cut the tail off and drag it into the woods?
Do it later.
Try.
Do it later.
All right, we'll do it later.
We can, yeah. If
What if it takes the
fine,
body? What if it takes the
we
body?
we have the heads anyways, so. Do I have time to cast cure wounds on myself?
Yeah, as you're running, you can cast Cure Wounds.
What would I need to do? What would I need to
You're a
roll?
little bit behind everyone, but
What would I roll for if I was
I mean,
going to
I could
roll
actually even.
what's this?
to get the tail?
Roll.
Be a few different ones, wouldn't it?
You'd have to roll. The attack is there, like to
Yeah.
cut through it.
Yeah.
It's that's not hard. Roll me an athletics check to try and pull it quickly, as you are attempting to drag this thing with all the other stuff you're carrying to the trees.
15.
You start to move, but you are not moving that quick. Are you still raging?
Yeah, I am.
The fight's over and you haven't been attacked.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You've cut off the heads and stuff. That's not
Oh,
attacking
yeesh.
a creature.
yeah, I suppose.
We've done an action before, like since the battle was finished.
Yeah.
Huge level 2 cure wounds. Let's go.
So that would put Fluffy up near the Chimera, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd
Fluffy
be.
is
I
the
would
key.
be here.
It is still a long way off.
Do I need to roll it again?
The pace of everyone else.
Can we-
Right.
You want to keep moving it?
Yeah.
Everyone
9.
else at this point is like
If we-
well at 9. It's this thing's heavy, man. It's a massive tail.
I'm rolling again. Well, it's getting worse.
A little closer.
8.
I was gonna say, can somebody go help?
Yeah, if you guys want to help, you can go back and help. Who wants to help?
God, I'll go.
Okay, so you're back with Fluffy. I guess you didn't get too far.
Do I
So
get?
roll with advantage?
I'll roll with
You get
advantage now.
Negative strength, so I'll just weigh you guys down.
21.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on,
this
Fluffy.
time you with Azoth coming back, you manage to pull it and you pull it into the tree line here. Are you going to keep on going with it?
Yeah, we'll roll again. Yeah.
Okay. So you all start running off into the tree line. Roll me one more.
Can I look around to see if there's any
14.
like cliffs or overhangs or caves or something on this hillside that we can hide in?
Roll me a perception check. Yep.
Thank goodness for Azoth helping me because that was a natural one otherwise. Thank goodness.
Stubborn bastard.
I'll go one more. Let's see if we can really
17,
like drag it
17.
off.
17. You look around and you see like some rocks off in the distance. You're not sure if it's like a cave, but there is like this rock kind of formation. There might be.
I feel that I'll tell that to the group that there's potential place to hide or maybe a place to hide up there if we need to.
19 for the last one.
Okay, this time you've pulled it out and now you get to moving. Is anyone trying to be stealthy?
I am.
This thing is still like is still like hundreds of meters off, and you are in the tree line. So yeah,
I think we need to move up and away from this thing as fast as we can.
Can we?
so
Do
abandon the
we-
map for now. You guys pull pull it over, and you reach the outcropping. And upon reaching it, you do realize there is a small, not a cave, but kind of an overhang from the rocks that you can get in and kind of hide in there.
Am I leaving are we leaving a trail of like blood of this
Well, you left the
tail?
ram's carcass down there, right?
Yeah, I did.
As well.
Yeah, you left the ram's carcass down there. There is a bit of a trail. It's more of like you dragging the tail than.
Is there like a way that we can I try and cover that up with
roll me a
something?
survival check. Yep.
Dirty 20.
After
Yeah.
you go to the.
I didn't see him doing the back
Once-
legs,
once-
like
once you've
covered his
gotten
shit
there-
up.
Yeah.
As you're
Yeah.
carrying it, you actually reach out and grab a branch that you see, and you kind of just smear the path behind you as you're dragging this.
Yep.
And kind of make it harder to see, harder to detect that that anything's been through here.
Yep.
Kind of hide the footprints that everyone ran. And
As I went back to help Frothy as well, I imagine I'm kind of like behind him, pushing him, like, fucking move it. And as I'm doing that, I cast Healing Hands.
Oh,
Yep.
you're the best.
So you get 4 HP.
I love you.
Nothing too much, but
It's better than nothing.
so you're up to 22 now.
Yep. I've still got my bardic inspiration too, which is good.
Cool. You all reach this outcropping, as as you can't see it anymore, but eventually after a short amount of time you hear the wings flapping, and then you feel a boom as it lands, and then you hear a piercing screech as it screams out, even though you do not, you do not speak it, you can tell it is in anger and anguish.
Is it just
gets
deafening or
more
damaging?
reward than- I have a riddle for you, Fluffy. What gets you more money than one dead chimera?
I mean, yeah, let's do it. drop the tail and run. No.
I don't know about you, but I feel I kind of unscathed after that first one.
I mean,
Well,
I am as well, technically.
Yeah, but
Wendell, how about you?
if the baby's one-shotting people, the mama definitely is gonna one-shot.
We don't know who it was. We don't know who it was.
Yeah, distant cousin. You
Can
know.
we?
Yeah, cousin.
Can Alaris send out a cat
Gideon.
to go? We send Gideon out to go and have a look at this chimera, the second one.
Gideon
One is
brought
literally out there.
Hmm?
I could have a circle if you like, coming out of like one of the other. I don't know, one of the other corners of the vegetation, but I feel like coming out of this bush, it'll just come.
You guys aren't
Cool.
in the bushes. You guys are like probably maybe 200 feet into the trees in this rock outcropping.
I was going to
I'll
say, would
get-
it take an hour again to then cast the cat again?
If it does.
No, it's
didn't
still
it
alive.
get-
It was-
didn't it get-
No. He
No,
goes
he
back
teleported
down.
it.
Oh, he
Teleport, yeah,
I'll
teleported,
send
yeah.
Gideon out stealthily just to sort of get to the
Roll me
edge
a
of
stealth
the
check.
of the shrubs. Stealth cat,
What's-
17 plus I think 3.
What's Vyas doing? Is he with us?
Vyas is just hiding with you. He's just kind of scared.
Yeah.
19 for stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
What do I see?
Are you looking? You're looking through it.
Yeah.
So your watch as a later is like, okay, I'll send it out, and then eyes just roll back, and you can't hear anything from the group.
Thanks, Nano, man.
and you can't
Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.
you
Enjoy your
can't
night.
touch and feel. So you see Gideon looking out, and you see the chimera kind of, they're about the same size as the other one, and it's just kind of nudging the body with one of its heads.
Saying all this to the guys.
And it's kind of looking around.
Can we tell
looking
what
for-
kind of heads they've got?
You can, yep.
No, as in, can does
Yeah.
Does Gideon see that?
You see that one of the heads is a red dragon.
Yep.
One of the heads is a bull. And the other head is looks like that'd be a unicorn.
That's
Unicorn head.
bro.
There's only 5 of us. We'd have to leave one of the heads behind.
You know what we could do with that horn? I am a bard, by the way.
Is it ribbed?
Oh man, I'm so badly wanting to go and kill this other chimera.
Yeah.
I do too, but I don't know if we can without us all dying. But I'll follow whatever you guys say. I vote no. I think we need to try to get to Miletus and see if there's a bounty specifically for it. Maybe get some more information on its weaknesses or something like that.
I mean, if we kill it,
if we don't attack this, right, we have to then travel to Miletus with these 3 heads and a theoretical tail, if we're taking the tail, or if we're just taking the scales off it, for another day. It's like another full day's walk, basically.
yeah, but
So we're
As you guys are currently covered, it'll probably take you longer because you're now moving slower with how much you're carrying.
if we kill this other thing, we can literally name our price. If it's
if
dead,
we're already over encumbered, like how do we prove any of that?
We could hide the other parts around somewhere we know, and then we can come back.
Won't it just rot, though?
Oh, what? In a day.
yeah, not in 2 days, it'd be
He's
fine.
quite angry though. Would it not just track us down no matter where we go, even if we leave it alive?
Yeah, that's the
I
other
don't know
thing.
what their intelligence or perception or any of that is. I don't know how that works.
I mean, it's gonna probably
You know
take.
anything about that, Dale?
Roll
Nature,
me
chimera?
a nature check. Anyone proficient with nature?
It's gonna take 3 days to get to Miletus.
You're asking.
Either way, I think.
I'll roll nature as well.
Yep.
Never mind, I don't want to. I rolled a 7.
Actually, yeah, you roll with advantage.
Me? Wait, who?
Oh wow.
Huh?
Who?
Amos, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
I've got a 14.
I had a 7 and then a 8. Sick, right?
Yeah. You rolled a 14.
You know it's a chimera.
like
you may not even be sure.
Nah.
Like you guys are. There's a lot of you. You guys think you think you could probably carry like all the heads.
With my
probably, and
strength,
go
I
back
could.
in 2 days.
Yeah.
With each of you carrying one, it'll halve your speed, but you can get there.
All right, screw it. Let's do it.
Azoth. Oh.
I'm down. Amos is in.
I was just about to say Azoth looks at Fluffy and winks and starts walking back towards.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Yeah, let's go. We're going in. Let's do this. This is not smart, but we're doing it anyway.
Lyndall, should you take your potion of healing?
Lyndall is fine.
I'm pretty good. Yeah, I cast level 2 cure wounds and got
Yeah,
19 HP out of it. It's
I'm the
great.
one that's struggling.
There's any other healing, or are you guys doing anything to prepare before you're going back out?
Can I ask for a healing? If anyone's got a healing potion left, I need something more. I've only got 22 hit points.
I'll give you mine.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
My healing potion. Don't use it, and then I'm gonna use
Okay.
cure wounds on you.
All right.
Level
Sweet.
1 cure wounds.
All right. Cool.
1d8 plus your charisma.
Yep. And it's the one that I can cast for free.
Yep, sure.
I think that's 9. No, it's 11. 11
Oh, that's
wounds.
awesome. That's awesome. Thank you.
Later is looking pretty beat up.
Yeah,
as well.
maybe a later.
Yeah. A later. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
There you go.
I'll give a later the healing potion.
Okay,
I'll turn to
later,
Vyas and be like, "Oi, can you do something this time?
Oh, your weight. Nah,
We're helping you
do
out."
not have a healing potion in that case, Fluffy, because I can go without.
No. I'll give it to you because I'm back up pretty. I'm doing much better than I was before. So
That's our
11. So I'm
that's
up
our
33.
As a group, that's our only healing potion, right?
Yeah,
That's the only
yeah.
one.
But I mean,
Yeah,
if
so
we manage to kill this second,
Keep it. You don't have to use it right now, but
if we kill this second chimera, we're gonna be able to buy whatever healing potions we want. So.
Yep.
All right. Where's it positioned, Peb?
it's on
at
the body, right?
Chimera. It's nudging the Oh, come on.
Is it looking at the first, like, is its back to us, or like, can we sneak up on it?
You guys can yeah. Its
Its
attention is, most of its attention is on it, but it is still looking around. It has 3 heads.
Okay.
But you guys can certainly try to sneak up on it for sure.
Yeah.
If you like, I can make it temporarily blind, and then we can just absolutely bombard it with ranged
Yes.
I can also-
Yes.
Hold on, I can cast silence around it, and we can sneak up in silence.
That's probably even better.
Two melee can sneak up, and I can...
Yeah, it's 120 feet. That's what I'll do. I'll cast silence on it. Which is a level 2
I
spell.
will say this is something that you would know with the spell. Creatures tend to know when they've been silenced, because you hear nothing, and there is a very big change between being in an ambient sound and hearing nothing.
I mean, blind's probably just the same as well, though.
I will say this from
you
game
get
point of
advantage
view,
on attacks and whatnot as well.
Sorry?
You are an
Better,
unseen
isn't it?
attacker with something when something is blind.
You what? Sorry.
You are an unseen attacker when something is blind, which means
Yeah.
you have advantage on attacks.
Yeah, that's always nice. All right. Well, I think in that case, then we probably blind it, and
The silence might work as well, because silence would give you, if you did cast silence, I would give you guys. But I mean, you'd have advantage either way if it was blinded for like stealth.
I'll save it. I'll save my level 2. So we won't. Since I
I just think that's
it would
like,
alert it, right? Like if it was deafened, it would
Yeah.
alert it to look around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think
makes sense.
Lyndall would know that it can be really good, but it can also let people people tend to know when something's like that's wrong.
Yeah.
Pure silence when you're out in the middle of somewhere like this. Silence is deafening.
Yeah.
You would be that the creature would be very aware. It's something you've learned in
All
your
right.
travel.
I think we try and sneak up on this thing then.
So
and just-
he's blind. It's going to be blind though, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not blind right now.
Not yet, but it will be.
What's the
No, I
range
need to get within
on
60-foot range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have to
We have
approach it.
to stealth up to it, don't we?
So
Alright.
I want everyone to make a stealth check, and since you've asked Varius to help,
Yeah.
I will try, but if I am hurt, I will leave.
Yeah. Understand.
Well, I mean, run back into the trees, you mean? Or
Yes, no,
leave?
I will not run. I do not want to be on my own.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Good.
I would like to
You
stay with
check,
Bias, protect him, make sure that he hangs out
Okay, so
behind me.
you're
Or
next to
myself
Varius.
between the chimera.
Are we happy with this kind of marching order? Everyone kind of in a line like this,
Yep.
kind of moving up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll me
I will-
stealth checks.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Everyone.
I
All nat 20s.
got a
Nat
nat
1.
Oh, you are lucky. There's 2 nat 20s, my friend.
Or
Oh no.
Amos.
Let me add my.
wait. So what? Azoth and Lyndall got nat 20s. Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So 23 total for me.
So
I
as,
don't know if that
as a
helps to
collective
offset
group,
anything.
as a group, because of a nat 20 or 2 nat 20s, there was a nat 1 which cancels that one, but a nat 20 wasn't a nat 20. It was
Yes.
success.
Yes. Well done. Thank you.
Approach quietly, and you reach 60 feet,
Mm.
and it doesn't seem to know where you are, which is
Excellent.
around about here. This kind of line.
With our cloak of stars, because we only had a few rounds, then ran back up.
It,
We're
is,
still-
it has been over a minute. That cloak
Damn.
has dropped.
Shit.
Because you guys
can only-
went to the thing and waited for it to come.
And
Yeah.
you both
You can only cast that once a day, right?
Sometimes trying to drag it the tail as well.
Yeah.
Long rest, yeah. Long rest right
you
now.
you can ready actions before everything happens.
So I'm going to say to the group, or whisper as best I can while we successfully stealth. I think I'm going to short bow as I would have. I mean, we're hiding at the moment, right? So I would
Yeah,
have advantage on this shot.
Yes, you're unseen at the moment.
Right, so I have advantage on this shot, which is going to give me the best chance to do my best damage. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Anyone that
Hold on.
attacks with range from here will have advantage on the attack because you are all currently
Right.
unseen.
Right,
I
so
also.
I have to get within 30
haven't-
feet.
Yeah, I have to get closer. So I have an idea. I would like to cast silence in this section right here, and we can move into that, right? And would that help us with our stealth?
So this is something that's really important. Casting spells is loud. When you cast a spell, you are calling out a word of like arcane power, and you are doing that with power and with
Only if it's spoken.
verbal.
Only if it's,
It is.
Yeah,
if it has a verbal component, you will not be able to do it quietly, and within 60 feet, it will hit.
Well, then silence is pointless.
I think we should just blind.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just right now. I'm a little too far. I'm gonna have to move up. So if
you
it's
guys
blind,
can
I think
closer.
that's good enough.
I've just stopped at 60 feet because that was the blindness distance. If you guys want to get closer, you can.
I need to be within 30.
Stealth roll?
Using that same stealth roll, I will allow you guys to move forward.
How much further?
said
What would be the max?
You can move it like
here.
you can move right up until you're still obscured. So as long as you're still in the trees and kind of behind the center tree. So I would say about there.
Yeah.
You can still move up
I can move there.
carefully. I would say behind this tree stump, that kind of line.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
sure.
Hold stuff.
Yeah.
Hold actions or we move.
If you want to, you can all hold actions. Yep.
Like if I wanted to, like an Eldritch.
You want to ready you can ready Eldritch Blast and get ready to
I need to
cast
be.
it.
Sorry, I need to be 30 feet from the Chimera to do.
Yeah,
one.
can I go there?
You can come across to here. Varyas is going to be sitting kind of behind.
Yeah.
Can I be there? Up one?
Yeah,
Because that's 30 feet.
I'll be next to you. If that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So, do we roll initiative now?
Out of the.
We get a surprise attack on him, right?
Yeah. So, well,
Yeah.
yes, technically you roll initiative and then you have a surprise round. I prefer to do it. We'll actually do the surprise round as like a group thing all at once, and then we'll go straight into combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because that way you guys can organize it better. So, what is everyone doing? What are you waiting for to happen to attack? You're currently all unseen, standing like hiding in the trees.
I think you go.
I will cast Hunter's Mark, and then I will attack with my short bow.
We would all do this at the
you
same
are
time,
holding
right?
actions, not having a full turn.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, then I am just attacking with my short bow.
I'm just waiting.
Actually, so a surprise round is you get to act first. So I will allow that because that's a bonus action, then an action. So that's I will allow that. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that.
If anyone else wants to, because we'll do the surprise round like this just so that everyone can kind of work together. So we've got Amos done. You're doing blindness, deafness. Are you doing anything else?
Blade Song after that as well, if I can.
Yep,
straight
cool.
away.
You ready, Blade Song?
Yep.
I'm going to throw my javelin.
Azov, you're going to throw a javelin, yeah? Are you going to rage? It doesn't help with ranged attacks, does it?
Oh.
So, are you going to rage anyway, just to get that out of the way now?
I am going to rage now, yes. Yeah, back to it.
So I want
Lindell?
to prepare Hex. I'd be ready to cast Hex and then also Bane. Can I do that? Because it's a bonus action and an action.
You mean Hex? Do you mean Hexblade's Curse and then Bane?
Yes. Hexblade's
Okay, cool.
Curse. Yeah,
Hexblade's
sorry.
Curse, then Bane. Easy.
Yes.
Azoth, what are we doing?
I'm just firing the Eldritch Blast as I see.
Firing off the Eldritch Blast. Yep.
Yeah.
Easy. So, first up, I believe you are all waiting for the blindness, deafness to go off.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're all sitting there in waiting, weapons at the ready, and you see, and Aleta lets out this curse of arcane words before reaching forward, and I need to make a what saving throw is it?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Round 2, boy.
26.
No!
Far out.
No. Oh, shit. Okay.
All of you can now attack, and I will say that it all happened at the same time. So,
Still have advantage.
you are unseen
Yeah.
currently, but I will say, Amos, you would have to attack and then do Hunter's Mark, because if you Hunter's Mark first, I think it would have the time to see you before you attack.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, it's the same goes for you, Lindell. With, I mean, you're baning, so that's different. You're not actually
Yeah.
attacking, so you can do it in whatever order.
I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse and then Bane. Yeah. Which Bane it just is.
First of all,
Yeah,
Azoth.
it's a concentration skill.
Azoth, go.
+6. So with advantage.
Yep.
It's like 23, 24.
Easy hits.
1d10 plus 4 d10. That is 8 force damage.
8 points of force damage as the Eldritch Blast, this kind of black energy, bursts forward into him. Amos, what do we got?
So I had 22.
Yep, hits. Roll me damage.
So 2d6 plus 4.
3d6. You got your sneak attack. 2d6 for sneak attack. 1d6 for your bow. Fluffy, roll your what was your javelin hit?
24.
Hits. Roll me damage.
I didn't even need my blindness. Wow.
6.
The
13.
blindness would have helped for like future rounds.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, it would have been blind for.
6
What'd you say?
piercing.
6? What did you say, Amos?
13.
13. You crack into it with these blows, and it is marked. It is baned, and it is cursed. Jeepers! It's not blind.
It's not. It's the only thing it's not.
The only thing it's not is not blind. It is everything else.
What are these effects so far?
Man, if only I had
So,
Vicious Mockery
so
still, I'd
it's-
bully it in the middle of that.
Let me do a quick little bit of flavor. You watch as Lyndall reaches forward and this kind of gold energy comes around his arm, and then these gold tendrils reach around the chimera and seem to constrict around its body as you use your Hexblade's curse. And then you say your you say your words.
On my
and-
hand or something, right? Because it
Yeah,
requires
and-
blood.
Yeah, and you slice your hand as you cast Bane, and they. What is it? Must make a charisma saving throw. It's not charismatic. That's a 12. Whenever it fails, when it fails, it makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, which lasts up for up to a minute. Target must make a D4 and subtract the roll from the saving throw or the attack roll. So it removes a D4
How do I
from
know if
every
it
one of its
fails?
attacks.
What's the failing set? Is it
If
my?
it-
12 would have
my-
failed. It's
Yeah,
on your spell sheet. DC
yeah,
saving throw.
your spell DC will be like 14 or 15.
14 it is, yeah. Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom really quickly, really bad.
Yeah, yeah, do it up.
So just
Do
before
it
we
up.
start the combat, get your initiatives ready, and then we'll get cracking into the combat straight away.
Hey.
Initiative.
Shit, that was the only one that didn't get a
A little
break.
better this
Bad.
time.
Not bad, not bad.
Let's go ahead and
Hey.
say him. We can get him in order for him. That way he's back. Mine's 12. You said yours
18.
11?
I was also 12.
18.
Ooh, she's got better decks.
Down the bottom.
I would think maybe you do. My dex is +2.
But it's
Oh, I'm talking about
14.
Fluffy and Amos.
Oh,
No, I rolled 18.
I'm 5.
Oh, wait, what did you roll, Fluffy?
Or 12.
Ah, I'm 15.
so you're under, yeah.
So just read him out when he
So-
gets back.
Yeah. So Amos, Azoth, me, and Fluffy. What was your? We tied, right? We both had 12.
Yeah, so my dex is 14.
Same.
Yeah.
Rollies.
Rollies. I rolled a 4.
16. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So then we just need to know what Vyas is doing in the monster. So that
Would
way
you
we don't
guys-
have to worry about it to do this.
Would you guys prefer if I played more of a support role in this, or more like
No, attack.
think-
I think,
yeah, as long as
I
you
think the
keep
more
me
damage we
alive.
can put on it early, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
I can
managed
try
to.
and- I can try and make it sleep. I can try and make it make it perceive everything hilariously funny and fall to the ground.
Ooh.
What?
So like one of
Sure.
It
those.
might actually.
Sleep would actually be big.
That's what I mean as support. Like I can make
It
it.
might actually be worth trying one of those. I don't know about like every round doing that, just being support.
I'd also
because
love
I-
to see a chimera try and like roll around in fits of laughter. I think that'd be
Yeah, I
fun.
know, right? Tash
Three
City is
different
like-
types of laugh. 3
Yeah.
heads.
3 different types of cackling.
One of the heads
Yeah,
doesn't find it
I
funny.
want that. I want that to succeed, just to have Pebble do the
Try.
laps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, to role play the the chimera. That'd be great.
Okay. Vyas, what was no? Vyas is already up here. Easy. Aleda, what was your initiative?
My mum was 5.
I have the order if you want to just take it.
Oh, okay. No, it's easier if I just get numbers because I just go down with the list that
that's
I've
fine.
got. Sorry.
Yep.
Aleda, what was yours?
5?
5. Amos.
Well, Linda,
I can't remember what mine was.
18.
18.
18.
Okay. Fluffy.
12.
Lindell.
12 as well, but we did the whole thing and I'm above him. So.
Easy. Okay. Put Fluffy as 11 then. Azoth.
15.
Cool. Okay. Let's get into this. First up is Vyas, but he is not going to run out on his own. He is going to sit back and wait.
Yeah, of course.
Not.
That's fair enough.
Don't blame
Makes
him.
sense.
We would want him to do that anyway. So.
Pussy.
So next up is Amos with Azoth on deck.
Cool. So he is already marked, and I don't. This is not a concentration spell, so I will cast Sleep on. Actually, no, we're casting. Sorry. Oh no, wait, no, I don't want to do that one yet. I'm going to cast Sleep because the other one's concentration.
Isn't Sleep like 5d8 hit points worth of creatures?
Yeah. So this spell sends creatures into a magical sum of 5d8 is the total how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect, but there's only one creature.
Yeah, but like,
No, creatures
it
that can
has less
affect.
than that many hit points, right?
Sorry.
It has to have less than that many hit points for it to affect it.
Two
Oh,
goes.
does it really?
Isn't that how the spell reads?
Total of how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
So
well, that's
anything
not-
under that amount of HP.
Yeah. So it has to have less than that.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just attack with the short bow then.
Okay.
Am I still in advantage or no?
Currently, no. It is because you've attacked. You are now. You've now been seen, so you do not have advantage.
Can I bonus action hide then attack?
I'd say you're obscured because you're in the trees. Yeah, I'll love that.
Okay, so then I will have advantage.
If you succeed on your hide check, yeah, sure. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay, I will roll bonus action hide. Roll stealth check. Nat 1. So 7.
Oh no!
Straight attack. This is a seeing stealth check, not a sound one. So don't get your advantage.
Yeah. So just attack roll, which is a what is that? 14. I'm pretty sure I missed this.
14 misses. Sorry. Yeah.
I always miss all the time. Do I use that? I just use my movement to move like a little bit more to the right to like here, like the edge of the tree line. And then that's it.
Yeah, easy. Azoth, you're up.
Okay. I am. So I can move myself.
Yeah.
I can move my character. All right, I'm going to go 30 feet, which is right here. I'm going to run 30 feet to there. And I am going to cast Armor of Agathis as second level.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So that'll give me 10 temporary hit points. And as long as I have those hit points, if I am hit, basically it can take a total of
It'll
10,
take cold damage if it takes a minute.
but for 10,
Yep.
and then after that it'll take my own hit points, kind of thing, you know.
Yep.
And then I'll
42.
hold my ground.
Cool. So you move up, you do that, and then Lyndall, you're up with Fluffy on deck. Lyndall?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I don't want to be close to each other. I'm just gonna move like right there, and then I want to use my my action to cast Mind Sliver. Just do that.
Sure. Yep, it'll make a...
So, saving throw of
What is it, wisdom?
intelligence.
Or...
Intelligence.
That is a 14.
My DC is 14.
It succeeds. So nothing happens.
Yep.
You've still got your bonus action.
Yeah, I want to inspire. I'm going to inspire Azoth.
Cool.
With a bardic inspiration.
How long does bardic inspiration last for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I would say
10
yes,
minutes.
you still have yours.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
So refresh me. What do I have
You
now?
can add. So whenever you'd roll a
What?
d20, you can add a d6 to it.
Add a d6.
Sweetness. Oh yes, thank you. That'll be good.
Okay. Fluffy, you're up.
I'm already raging, and so I'm going to run straight out of the trees, straight up into his grill, and attack.
Roll me the attack.
And it's going to be. I'm going to roll a reckless attack. Actually, before I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually cast Compelled Duel.
Okay. Sure.
Has to make a
Con? Isn't it? It uses your con modifier, but I don't think it's a con saving throw.
the wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It takes 2 off of that because of you holding onto your spell, Lyndall. Because of Bane. So that is a 9.
It fails. Fails.
It has
So
disadvantage if it's attacking anyone other than you.
other than me, yeah.
Oh,
So it's just as long
I
as
believe.
I have to have a look.
it's like everyone's got focus.
But him.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
But the guy tanking it.
He's good.
There's a 12 doesn't hit, does it?
12 does not hit.
Yeah, no, okay.
Is that with advantage? Did you reckless attack that?
No, I didn't reckless attack it because I've compelled duel instead.
No worries.
And I used my
Reckless doesn't
Bardic.
take- Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, did you use your Bardic Inspiration?
I did, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
rolled a
you're
1.
you're no longer inspired.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 and then I rolled a 1.
Oof.
on the
Man,
D6.
Yeah, 1 on the d6 and a 4 on the d20. Yeah.
So it is now the Chimera's turn.
Yep.
And in this state, it is going to make an attack with one of its heads, and it's going to attempt to claw and then tail at you.
God,
All at you because you're the only one up there.
That's fine.
Claw, tail.
It's compelled duel, so that's fine.
There's 2. Oh, yeah, true.
So its claw attack is a 12.
Nope, misses.
Its bite attack is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
It's a 8 piercing damage,
Half to 4.
and then its tail is a bit higher again, 24 to hit.
Yep.
And that will be 9 points of damage.
Half to 4.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
So 8 points. You put 8 points of damage in total.
bloody tank.
It helps that I'm raging. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Later, you're up with Vyas up next, and then Amos.
I'm going to move a later a little bit closer and in front of. Actually, is it bonus action to pop a potion?
Yes.
Just to Oh no, never mind. Sorry, Dale. It's all good.
I'm actually going to pop a potion if I can.
Mhm.
How does that generally work?
You roll 2d4, and it's 2d4 plus 4 worth of healing.
Oh, so 9.
It's not
Brings
bad.
up to 20. And then I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom. So you invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range, so 60-foot range. They make 2d6 damage necrotic on a failed Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
So, and then if it fails, if it passes, they take half, and then I can elect a creature to gain some hit dice as well.
Cool. So what saving throw is it?
Constitution.
That is a 12.
That fails, so 2d6.
No.
Just quickly, if anything damages, like does any damage to the creature that I've cast Compelled Duel on, then that's removed.
From everybody, or
Yeah.
from that person?
No, from like as in it won't be compelled on me to just fight me anymore. It'll be able to do whatever it likes. Yeah.
Oh.
shit.
That's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Entire round of
It's okay.
damage that we have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 6 damage there. And then I'm going to say for Fluffy to, if you like, gain a hit dice.
What is that? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just,
And then I'm
one hit
gonna-
dice.
You can roll one
Yeah.
of its unspent hit dice and regain number of health.
And I'm
Equal to
Sure.
the roll plus the spellcasting ability modifier, so it'll be that
Oh.
plus 5.
Do I roll mine?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you
Plus
roll
5.
D12 plus 5.
And
And how
plus
much damage was it?
It was 6.
6.
plus Constitution as well, or just plus spell modifier?
Just your roll plus the spell modifier.
Oh, that's awesome. 16.
You gain 16 hit points. You rolled an 11.
I rolled an 11.
What?
Massive.
Nice.
That's
Crazy.
awesome. 41. Is my maths right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
awesome. My goodness. Do I expend? Is that having used one of my hit die now?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. That's all good. Just want to check.
Technically healing, but yeah.
No, that's perfect. That's awesome.
It's worth it.
I love. That's massive. That's huge.
It's a cool spell.
So Varyas is up. Varyas is still kind of scared. Yeah, I'm rolling on it, and he's still hanging back.
Fair. Can he? Well,
He will move up to here, get closer.
Or
but
is
he's not
make
gonna- he
easy
doesn't wanna
work
get
of one. Where's the trust?
scared. Amos, you're
Can
up.
we give Varyas bardic inspiration?
Give him
it was.
teaspoon
I
of
could, I
cement.
guess.
Can we all pump up Varyas? Can call out to him. every turn?
Amos,
Bro,
you're
you
up.
got this, man.
I'm gonna continue to try and hide and succeed with my sneak.
Yep, so roll me another sneak.
Oh, that's better. That's a 22.
Yep, easy. So now you can roll your attack with advantage.
Oh my god, this is atrocious. So bad. 11. God,
Damn, what did you roll?
a 1 and a 7.
You've got
On
more
that.
than plus. You've got more than plus 4 to hit.
No, it's a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 1 and a 7.
So
A
it's
13.
Oh, it's a 13.
13.
Sorry, it still doesn't hit.
it does still miss, unfortunately, but yeah, it's not. I was gonna say 11. That's way too low.
Actually, I think it was
Um,
4. That's why I said 7.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that'll do it.
Anyway, it was a miss on either one.
It
So
does miss, yeah.
in that case, I will just continue moving in the tree line up that way.
Okay. Azoth, you're up with
Fucking
Lindell on deck.
ridiculous.
Okay. I look back and see that Varyas is still kind of hanging back. And I call out. I say, Varyas! I say, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time! And I had to Google that quote, by the way.
Did you really have to Google it? Come on, bro. That's like one of the.
I thought it was feel the rhythm, feel the speed or something. Persuasion.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck, I got a +4 there. All right.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
8.
Okay.
Did a really
You're not
bad
sure if you
accent.
helped or not, but
He's not coming up.
I'll give you the rest of your turn. That can be your moment of talking, and then you can go for your turn.
I can even say it's a bonus action. I can't do anything for bonus action, so I'll just I'm happy to say that.
Sure.
I kind of shrug it off. I'm like, whatever. I want to move behind the Chimera.
Mhm.
So would I have to kind of like leap over the dead one to get behind it? It's 20 feet to get behind it.
I think you can get behind that with using it as difficult terrain to get to there without any trouble. I don't think you have to
It's only
use
20 feet?
acrobatics.
Okay.
It is
Wait.
fairly dismembered as well.
Yeah.
Not true.
It's only,
I think
it's only half as
relatively
big
easy
as
for
it
you to get
was.
there. Yeah.
Cut off heads
Okay.
and cut off tails.
Can
Using
I...
your full movement, it uses your full 30 feet to get there, but you can get there.
Yeah, sick. Awesome. I am going to clutch onto my hex blade, and I'm going to take a swing. Do I get my +5 again?
Yes, you do.
I'm
You are
flanking.
now flanking.
All right.
You're
well,
also inspired.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the -5 penalty, which you just...
Do it.
Great weapon attack.
+10. Okay, and yes, I do have Bardic just in case. Oh, it's not hexed, so it's just, but it is still a +1. All right, fuck, I gotta write this down. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna hit for sure. It's like 22 off the top of my head. So like 14 and a 7. What is that? 21.
21.
21.
21.
That hits.
Yeah.
21.
Didn't have to use my
Roll me damage.
Didn't even have to use my Bardic. All right. 2d6.
2d6 plus 14.
That's another 6. Fuck yeah. Oh, and a 1.
21 points of damage.
21.
21.
21.
You
So 21.
stupid.
Yeah, you crack into the chimera, and again, this blow to the back quarters just strikes heavy into it. Anything else from you?
Yeah, I
That's
just
everything?
yelled 21.
21. Lyndall, you're up.
Because you know how much damage you've done to it.
I'm gonna move up to there.
Okay.
That's very good.
And
Little
as a
number
bonus
comes
action-
above his head. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, was
As a
yellow.
bonus action,
21.
I want to cast Wrathful Smite,
Yep.
Nice.
and I want to attack with my Archon Scimitar.
Sure.
So, and I get +5 for flanking, right?
You do.
Correct. Oh, it hits for sure. So 14 plus 6, so 25 total to hit.
Yep.
Yep,
And
that hits.
then, with that, I'm going to use one of my Bardic Inspirations to do
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Psychic
Yep.
Blades.
Yep.
So what is that? 2, 3. Was that 5d6? No. 3d6 and a d8.
1d8. 1d8.
Yeah, so let me
2d6
roll
from your
that, let me
bonus
roll
move,
that, right?
1d8
1d8.
from Thunderous Smite.
Jesus Christ.
So 5, 9 plus. Was it 3? Was it 4d6?
2d6 from is Thunderous Smite a d6 or a d?
I mean, it's
D8.
1d. It's a d6. It's a d6.
Okay, so 3d6. 2 from your psychic, 1 from your Thunderous. Right? Thunderous or Wrathful? It was Wrathful. wasn't it?
Wrathful. Wrathful.
Sorry. wrong.
Wrathful.
Yeah, but then I also get a d6 for my hex, right? My hex.
You can't. Hexblade Curse isn't a d6. It's a flat bonus equal to your.
Oh, okay.
proficiency,
My fault.
which is 2.
My fault.
You didn't roll a nat 19, did you?
No.
Imagine if
Make
you
a
did
wisdom
that.
saving throw
Double.
or it's frightened.
So
It is now frightened of you.
20.
Amazing.
Yeah, 20 damage.
All
Plus
attacks it
my
makes
whatever
with
the
disadvantage.
damage
I'm just gonna roll
was.
Toward him or everyone?
one. Any attacks it makes while it can see Lyndall.
Yeah, right.
How much damage was it?
It's 20, but then plus the Hexblade's Curse. I don't know what that damage is.
2.
Is
22.
2? Okay.
Crack into it with this blow that just.
Well, I want to.
echoes
Yeah, sorry.
that
Sorry, I
it's
wanted to
just
do
seemed
the
to
radiant
ride.
damage.
Okay,
as
roll
well.
an extra d6.
Yeah. So another 6. I rolled a 6. Let's go.
Use
So
one of your.
20, 28 in total.
Yeah, that's right. I'd
Yeah.
already done that lot. so I
Oh,
just add on the
goodness.
extra. It is rocked from that hit. Absolutely rocked. As it comes around to Fluffy's turn.
I'm going to Daunting Roar.
Okay.
I
Frightened.
know it's already frightened, but I want to make it frighten of me as well. It's a wisdom save as well.
Far out. That's a solid 3.
Yeah, so that's a fail. So it's also frightened of me.
Okay, right, look at you now.
So, where did I read? I can't remember where I read that. Don't.
Bonus action, so you still get your action.
Yes. So I'm going to a reckless attack. With my great axe, and that is a 22 to hit.
Hits. Roll me damage.
Lame. 6 slashing and 7 radiant.
13 points of damage.
Nice.
As you crack into its back as its body starts to turn. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
I can't do anything else. No.
It whips around and flicks its tail towards you, Fluffy, as its head rears towards the 2 enemies that have now come behind it.
Is that a dex save?
Its tail is an attack.
Okay, cool.
And it's made regular attack because you attacked recklessly.
Yep.
Which is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's my AC.
That is a 11 points of damage.
Oh, thank you.
And then the dragon head is going to rear up and it's going to breathe fire out in a cone that will get Lyndall and Azoth.
No!
Dexterity saving throws.
I didn't want to be around anyone else to give it the combo.
Yeah, I think it's...
Breathes it out in a cone of fire.
You have your bardic inspiration? Yeah. Ooh, okay. I roll...
I might not use it, though.
16?
Yeah.
What's your roll, Azoth, if you're not using it?
Can I tell you, or do I...
I believe you must choose before you know, right?
You can...
Yeah, if it saves or not, you need to know. No, you don't need to know, sorry.
Until it does damage, until the ability goes through, you can...
So you need to choose before you get hit. Before you know if you succeed or fail, whether or not you use the dice. I believe that is what it
Yeah,
says.
so the recipient can add 1 ability check to attack rolls or saving throws. This addition can be done after seeing a d20 roll, but before knowing the outcome. So you can't know whether or not it does it. You have
if you're
to choose
using it
whether
or
not you're
not,
going to
you
use
have
it.
to choose based off your roll now. Because once I say if you succeed or fail, you have succeeded or failed.
Have you rolled with disadvantage too, or is it an attack roll because it's feared?
It's not an attack roll.
Not an attack roll.
This is an area of effect.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm going to use it.
Okay.
If I roll a fucking 1, oh man, a 6. I'm rolling magic with these fucking 6s.
What was the number previously?
No, you do the math.
What's the total?
It was a 15. So 21.
21.
You
Yeah, I don't think
succeed.
15 was...
Hey, nice.
It would hit.
Both of you succeed. 16 and a 21.
Well done.
Oh,
Yeah, so there you go. I reckon a 15 wouldn't have saved you.
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you want to? Can I know?
Do they take half?
No, you
probably
cannot.
can't,
You will both
no.
take half.
Just in case.
You will take 16 points of damage. That is halved.
Wow. Boys are lucky.
With my.
It does not take the armor of Agathis damage because it was not a melee attack.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure.
I want to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction
Go
to taking
for it.
damage.
Yep.
Me too.
You okay? You both cast Hellish Rebuke in response to the damage.
At second level, please.
Go for it.
Ooh, yeah, I am too.
Just start yelling. Just start yelling at him.
Jesus Christ.
Dex save from
So 2d10 plus 3d10. 3d10.
3d10.
First of all, Azoth said first. Azoth save is a dex save. That is a 6. Actually, sorry. I know it loses already, but that is actually it's 7 minus 3 because of Bane. Roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if Bane falls off. Actually,
From taking damage.
because you've taken damage.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Okay.
I thought you were asking us to roll con because the fire is so great that we get burnt.
Yeah, it's gonna fall off. It's 4 plus 2, so 6 total.
Yeah, so it will fall off, but 7 still.
Also, doesn't matter.
So it'll take full damage from you, Azoth. So roll me your damage, and
This is
It will
damage.
succeed on your saving throw, Lindor, with a 18.
So 15 total, so it'll take half of that, right?
Yep, so it'll take 7.
Okay. There's an 8. There's a 7, which is what, 15. 24. 21 plus 3.
24.
I
24
don't think you
fire.
get the bonus. I don't think you get a bonus on it.
I rolled 3d10. I cast it at second level.
Yeah, but like you said that. Oh, plus 3 being one of the rolls, right? Okay, no worries.
Oh, like 21 plus 3. Like, I've been an idiot.
Yeah, okay.
It was
Yeah,
24.
okay, I get it. Yeah, we're there.
Not funny, is that? I wonder if it has
Okay.
resistance.
The
That's a nice
burn
spell.
seems to hit it, but you notice that the dragon head does not seem to care
Yeah,
as much.
he'd be resistant to fire.
Isn't it? That was
But
sick.
it is looking weak.
Haggard.
And after that fire,
He's going to want to leave.
I don't know if it bothers. It's actually still got an attack, so it's going to claw out at Lindell.
It's frightened of Lindell, by the way.
Right
Yep.
with me.
Yep.
That's
So
attack with
disadvantage.
disadvantage. That's a 9.
Yes, let's go.
Not going to move.
Chimera. What?
Later, you're up.
Oh,
Just tap it on the forehead.
Isn't
You guys
Vias
are
up?
really loose in the bottle.
Isn't-
Vias is first in the order. After the thing is
Yeah, it's
later.
Ah, okay.
I'm just gonna booming blade.
Roll me an attack.
Let's do it.
did we seek out a third after this? Or-
No way.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
2d8, 2d6.
Let's go.
Okay.
Big damage.
That's amazing.
It's hilarious.
Is that 3 crits so far?
Yeah.
Today?
Oh, many
Tonight?
crits.
So many crits. We do so much damage.
To account
To
for
be
that
fair,
many
if
crits.
I'm rolling
One
as
and a
badly as I
two.
have been rolling, I'm
Yeah.
happy you guys are rolling.
Yeah,
crits.
Amos hasn't done any damage in like 4 fights.
Yeah, I've damaged once, and that was like the surprise attack,
You,
and then
Nine
killed
damage.
the,
The ram?
you killed
Ram.
the ram in one hit.
And the
I was
ram.
gonna say.
It's
That's
true.
all it
Oh,
was.
so three crits with that, or 4. Sorry, 4 crits with that.
I've got a 1 and a 2, but it's still 19 total.
Yeah, it's how do you want to do it, man?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're gonna
I'm
re-roll
staying at
it.
the start, right?
Rolling.
You're, yeah,
I'm
you're,
gonna-
looking, you're from behind it, so give me some style points. Do something.
Reverse. What's that show called? Flintstones up its back with my rapier, and then come out the other side and just like slice its middle head in half. Oh, sorry, no, to the side slightly. 'cause
I'm
you
not
saw the
letting
head.
you Flintstone it. I'm sorry. Just a bit too
Yeah,
much.
we don't want to damage the head. We're gonna try and sell this thing.
No, that's right. Jump on its
You
back and just keep stabbing.
You
repeatedly.
watch as a later leaps over the top of it.
How'd that go, Ben?
Standing on the middle
Yeah.
head, reaches with her long rapier and sticks it through, going one head to the other, and pierces all the heads together with one strike. As its
Shish
body
kebab. Shish kebab.
drops limp in front of you, Aleta
Oh,
standing on
that's
top.
so good. Well done, boys.
And
And
with
we'll
that, we're gonna call an end to the
Yeah,
session
thank
because
God.
of
just like high fives,
Yeah.
planning.
like penguin, Madagascar penguin style high fives all around. Like,
Yeah. Even the cat jumps into.
Yeah.
In the distance, you hear wings.
Yeah, another set of wings.
Bring it on! Guys, look!
Fuck, do I kill you
Shut up,
guys?
Bias.
It's the dad.
Was he stronger than the first one?
Yeah, I gave him more HP.
I think all the debuffs kind of set him back a lot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Bane's under.
The Bane and-
yeah.
Imagine if he
Bane.
was blind as well.
And feared. Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
Thank you very much, gents. I've got to head off, but
Yeah,
thanks
see
again,
you,
Val,
Matty.
and
No
thanks
worries.
Nice
for
having you,
the
man.
pleasure.
We'll look forward to it.
See you next
Yeah,
week,
well,
mate.
Next week.
Nah, thanks, guys. See ya.
Yeah. I wasn't even doing damage as well. Imagine if I was actually outputting damage during that. So disappointed.
We are going to be rolling in the gold next episode.
You guys level up.
Oh,
We level up! Yes! Let's go!
Alright, I'm not doing anything with my level up tonight because Pebble, I want
we'll
to
do that later.
re-go through some stuff with you.
Easy.
So I'll leave that for sometime during the week.
Yeah, same. I'll probably hit you up at some point, and maybe we
No
can work
worries.
through something. If that's cool. If you're gonna have time.
Wouldn't
I
mind.
can't believe you guys beat
My-
that.
My adrenaline's still running. I'm doing it now.
I'm doing one now too.
I'm so psyched.